Mr. Louis Fonz back at you. You know what it is, man. 7.1 to that 14. That alkaline music. It seems though everything plays out perfectly. Alkaline works for me, so I'm gonna work with it. Everybody hustling, trying to get that bag up. Take a little job, but knowing they don't want work. I ain't into settling. Hey, I got that boss mentality. I'ma be old and wise. All these policies, I'm sick of you guys. That's why I grow myself. And I'm loving these basketball joints, because I really was. You know what I mean? Even with Real, I'm like, bro, I'm loving what you doing. You showing your, you know what I mean? You showing you training your employees. You giving it the raw. You giving it the real. Like, one thing I like to do is, like, I like to shed light on the bad side. Because I feel like if they would have did that to me, that's how I learned from the bad shit. Show me the bad shit
exactly
first.
How I learned everything.
Yeah, show me the bad shit
I
first.
Fuck up some shit. I eventually fuck some shit up.
The good shit is
and
easy.
Then I learned later on and shit.
Right, right. Show me the bad shit so I can learn what not to do. You know what I mean? So that's how I learn, and that's where I reach out. Like, I'll do that to anybody. Like, even if anybody, if I don't even know them, and I feel it.
Love.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them love because it's
crazy
the
though,
real
because that's
thing to
not
do.
even common where we from though.
Yeah.
In the city,
So it's
love
like,
is not common. Like, you
Sometimes
look like
it's
something
like-
if you, and motherfuckers will look at you crazy if you show them too much love though. They'll look at you like, oh, what the fuck wrong with that? Like, niggas look at me like that every day. Like, niggas that jive like so caught up there and everything, they be like, hold on. Because me, like, my approach is a little different. So if I come up to a nigga, it ain't going for no fan shit. It's awesome. Yeah, son,
Respect.
I like what you doing, blah, blah, this is that and third. But then I pop up and I be by myself. And they be like, oh, this nigga got a drink. Man, this nigga might be trying to get me for real.
Hey,
I be like, yo, go ahead with that shit. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Man.
I just
It's a
think,
whole
I just
new
think
time.
whoever designed the community we came out of was not for us. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it turned us, like I said, it could be all us in here. And I do something to somebody in here. 9 times out of 10, where we come from, y'all not about to say nothing. They gonna have to figure that out. You know what I mean? Y'all not gonna say nothing. Even if we had this dope conversation and all that, like, I know you just had a son and everything, you know what I mean? So it's like, we gotta break that, you know what I mean? That's a bad thing in our community, all this snitching, and like, not to shed light on R. Kelly or nothing like that, but it's like, in the community, a lot of shit go on. It's like rape, molestation, and all
That shit
that.
going to all them communities, dog.
Not all the communities, just certain communities. It's like, and then the communities that go on and they say no snitching. So it's like the rapist is running around because ain't nobody gonna snitch.
That's all colors, bro. That's all colors, man. It's a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, that shit
all
going on everywhere though.
So you just gotta stop that shit.
police,
You gotta
all
stop
that
that
shit,
shit
bro.
because it's like,
Yeah, you right, you
if
got
we don't
point, though.
stop that, if we don't put these parameters up to stop that shit,
Or just put
then
accountability, hold motherfuckers
yeah,
accountable.
everybody need to be accountable. If Real that nigga and he employing people, he need to be held up to that. You know what I mean? He need to be up here instead of like struggling. Real need to be a nigga that's comfortable because he's about to make 10 motherfuckers feed their family. You know what I mean? Why is he worried in the all season? You know what I mean? Like,
But I think what you saying, it's like, I get what you saying, but it's like, man, you can't be snitching if you're a civilian.
what is snitching though? What is snitching?
It's like I think it's like, motherfucker.
If
It's
I'm-
like,
look,
if me and
go
you
ahead.
out here hustling, you feel me? We know what we getting ourselves into.
Right.
And me and you get jammed up, and you might be the man, and I'd be like, man, no, man, he got all the shit.
See, but it's
Tryna
past
lessen
that,
my
man.
shit.
It's past
That's
that.
snitching.
It's
But if
past
like,
that
but if
because
it's like,
look,
we just regular, average.
this what I'm saying. We are.
Honest.
Nobody in here trying to hustle right now.
You right.
If something happened to Real,
I get what you
we
saying,
gonna apply the
but
same
it's just-
street shit
I
to
don't know.
this shit. Like, instead of
parents.
being like, oh shit, Real is a father. Like,
Yeah, you right. You right.
Louis
bro.
Farm shouldn't have never stole the bag of money that was in Real truck from his business. Like,
You right.
that's nothing street about that. It's like, that's just a poison that need to be taken out of the community.
You right.
Yeah.
That's like the mob. The mob kills
Even
niggas
selling
like
drugs, like I'm not big on the religion thing, but it's like the Muslims and stuff, they don't really like, you know what I mean, the drugs and all that. Like, I feel them on that. Like, you making a whole lot of money, but it's like you hurting this babies because their parents is taking the drugs type of thing. So I don't know. I guess That's why I want to do Louis Farms, man, because Louis Farms is gonna be a clean slate where everybody get to live life free and get to do what they want to do without that snitching. Snitching is not even gonna be there.
Gotcha.
Coke is not even gonna be there. Like herb gonna be there because it grow. You know what I mean? Herb is gonna be there. Like drinks gonna be there because it's like, you know what I mean? Vineyards.
Well, can't be out here knowing what he getting himself into, then get jammed up and try to throw other niggas
switch
under
up,
the bus.
switch up, and
I agree with
can't
that.
do that.
I agree with
Can't
that.
do that.
I agree with
like
that.
you said, we all.
It's a whole
But it's how
different
you
set
brought
of
up though.
rules.
It's all how you brought up because there's some niggas out here that will snitch on your ass.
Nah, I know.
So-
The hardest
so-
street niggas,
so-
like
so-
even with the owl poles and them,
Niggas
they
that
done
you
snitched
feel-
already.
But I know what you mean. I know what you trying. I know what you trying.
My
to
point
say,
is
bro.
this, man. Like, who is these street guys? Is the thoroughest people? Is the people
It is.
that's taking care of the community, or the people that's taken from the community? Because you gotta think, like,
Thoroughest motherfuckers is these crooked ass government officials.
so they ain't thorough. They just putting a blindfold over our eyes, man. I think a thorough person is somebody that's, if they struggling, they be like, look, y'all, I'm struggling, and not sell that coke or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, anybody could go sell coke to somebody that want it, and you know they neglecting their kids.
That's the easy way.
It
That's
take
the
a
easy
man
way.
to say, look, I'm not
yeah.
even going to do that to that lady. I know she a slave to this.
Right.
I could get her to do anything for this. You know what I mean?
That shit
Right,
difficult
right.
though, coming from certain circumstances.
Yeah.
Now, when you can say that, and I can agree with you.
Right.
That shit makes totally sense in 2019.
Yeah.
It makes totally good sense.
Right,
There's a
right,
lot of
right,
good
right.
opportunity out here. Niggas can still make a way. If you hustling right now, you fucking idiot. First of all, let's put
Right.
that out there.
You're
I know
right.
a lot of good men that's hustling. I tell them it's blue to the face, nigga, you fucking idiot. This shit's not gonna be here. Like it's on the way out. It's been on the way out. But when you looking at the fucking 80s and you looking at the early 90s and all that shit, that was a whole different
Different
era.
story. That was a
Like
whole
if you
different
wasn't
era.
hustling, you was basic. And when I say basic, you was barely taking care of your family at that point, and you was either using at that point because this shit was so heavily
Yeah, it was
out
so
this motherfucker. Like
influential
you,
in the
if you was
community.
selling it or you was using that shit. I'd rather been on the selling pad. I'd have definitely been selling that shit, to be honest with you.
absolutely,
And of course, I wouldn't have looked at it as I'm really hurting my community. You know what I'm saying? But we grew up in the community to where as though we didn't give a fuck about each other. Like, what the fuck? We trying to survive for us? I don't give a fuck about you. Like, at the end of the day, that's how niggas grew up, though. So when you look at that perspective, it just switched shit up.
Yeah.
But it's still no excuse, though.
Yep.
Other than niggas wasn't educated.
Yeah, that's
That's
all
it.
it is.
But
You
now
about to
it's
say
too
who's
much
Mizzou?
fucking
Check out the
information.
interview I did with my father though. I interviewed
You
my
got
did an
father.
interview with
It's
your
on,
father?
it's on the Who's
Yeah,
Mizzou
it's
network?
It's on the network.
I'm checking
Life
it
after the
tonight.
Federal Penitentiary.
Okay, I'm checking it tonight. I'm
Tune
checking it
into
tonight.
that, man.
When you do it,
I did it like 2017.
I'm checking it
2017.
tonight. And that's your
how
dad.
was that? How
That's
was
my
that
father.
jump? How was it?
It was cool.
It was cool. How
It was
long
cool.
was? How long was it?
It's about 20-30 minutes.
That's
Oh,
cool.
okay,
That's
that's
I
cool.
don't know.
That's a
About
J.
20,
That's a
30
J. And just
Yeah,
you know,
It's
especially
some
getting
cool
wrapped
shit. And
up
I'm
in it.
gonna get. It's like I give you visual. So it's just like the whole
What was the
vibe.
topic? What was the topic?
There's a lot of shit as far as like, what did you want to be when you grow up?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But like you said, that time,
He didn't see
know
shit
what
else.
he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He seen money,
just
he was
knew-
trying to
just
get some
knew how
money.
to just help his family, take care of his family, make sure, you know, that his situation is fine with them.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot of shit.
Craziest part is if he was another skin complexion, then he'd have
It's been
been
all good.
corporate America.
There you go.
Because they do the same shit. But the thing is, they got grandfathered into that shit. Our grandfathers and great-great-grandfathers was motherfucking slaves or bouncing back from slavery. Their great-great-grandfathers was pimping us. And pimping our great-great-grandfathers, making us work and all that shit. And motherfucking still take shit out the back end and motherfucking pushing coke, bringing this shit in. So that's
Hey, we
that's
listen to the Fall Guys.
I'm really
You
just
know what
starting to
I'm
learn about that Contra shit, like all that shit. I be like really tuned into like Reagan
Yeah.
and all them niggas.
that shit's
Dog,
real.
That shit real,
Nah,
bro.
it's not a
That
game.
shit is
It's
Every
like,
last one of
This
them
shit ain't
motherfuckers.
no
I
by
don't care-
chance
I don't
shit.
care what
Let me
type of
ask- I
president
got
you
This
question
ain't
for
no
y'all,
by
though.
chance shit, bro.
y'all like America? Y'all feel as though
See, I had this
is like
conversation. As a matter of fact, I think I had this conversation with her when we
You
was
feel
young as
me?
shit.
Do y'all
'Cause I
like
used to
America?
be on that real lives conscious shit. So
Great
look,
question.
so here's how I feel about America right now. I feel like America is first of all full of shit. Let's put that there.
Let's
America
go.
full
That's
of
what
shit.
it is.
And then motherfucking at the same time, you can't do none of the shit we doing in no other country. Like you probably could, but not on this
Right.
this
So,
type of level. Like we couldn't do a lot of shit that we do in America, period, in any other country, especially
Right.
being our skin color. Or if we was our skin color and it'd been cool, we couldn't do it on this level. We would not have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras out with this motherfucker at a motherfucking business establishment, even friend or not. In a motherfucking business establishment, at what the fuck time is it? Whatever time
Past
it's like anywhere
business
else
hours.
in the world.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
We wouldn't even have these fucking cameras. We wouldn't fucking talk. We wouldn't know each other. We wouldn't be doing this shit. I'm
That's
telling you.
Is
oppression. That's
that
that
debating?
oppression.
Yeah.
Is that debating?
As far as like
That's
we
debating
can't do it
for
nowhere
other
else?
no, that's debating for other motherfuckers to come here, of course, because that's what America been selling for the past I don't know how long, probably like 70 years.
Yeah.
Funny
The
thing.
land of the free. They've been selling that shit
Look,
to everybody.
the people that do America, they do Africa, they do Europe, they do
Yeah.
Because
everywhere.
it's,
It's
there
the
you
whole
go, because
world.
they funnel that way they
It's
want
just
to go.
it's
Yeah.
just a point about it's a
yeah.
point about finding the location and taking your thing there. You know what I mean? Because we
Peace
can do
of
the same
mind
thing
and
they
being
do.
on the- off
It's
the
just the
grid.
popular.
Knowing how
It's
to
just
be off
what
the
popular
grid.
the popular vote, I guess. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if we make this food thing, or it ain't even gotta be food. It could just be like freedom type of movement type of thing, and we just go where we want to go and we do our thing. We could do the same thing. It'll spread everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not just America, bruh. It's all over like that. Your Africa like that. Everywhere is divided up, just like this. It's like a cookie cutter thing around
it
the
is.
world. It's this blueprint is everywhere, bruh.
So that's why the goal
Everywhere.
is to take this What Is Food news all around the world, for real, to be honest with you, though. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit right here, man, it don't never stop. And like you said, they perpetuating the bullshit to keep the oppression down on people. So, you know
And
what I mean?
food is really just a currency. Food is really just a currency. Like food is the beginning. Like we start with the food, but then we do everything else. You know what I mean? So food is the money. Like so, let's just say some bad shit happened, right? They bombed some shit everywhere, right? But we got our little nook that ain't even get touched. You know what I mean? We've
Because
been
we
growing
already
the whole
used to living
time.
off the grid. Because we right now, basically, we living off the grid, basically. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
pretty
not
much.
doing the normal shit.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I be trying to explain that to my daughter.
Hustling.
Yeah, but they like, what is that? Whereas though you depending on, you know, the government to
The
feed
shit that
you.
they work for.
Somebody
exactly.
else to
No, that's
take
why
care
we
of
got
you,
What
you
Is
know
Food,
what I mean?
because it's like, nah, we
That's
can
how I
feed
respect the
ourselves.
farming
Yeah.
aspect. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, 'cause I
so-
learned that shit when I was young. My grandmother taught me
That's
that.
some
Right.
shit that every
You know
kid
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like you
learn.
said,
Yeah, I learned that shit young.
We
That's
gonna
something
have
that your
to
son
put
should
this
learn.
food up right
That's
here.
all.
We gonna have
You
to do
would
this
never
right here.
need
We gonna
nothing,
manage. You know what I'm
because
saying? Just
look,
like with the
everything
money, because
else
like you
is
said, that's a
like,
form of
that
currency.
might
We gonna put this shit up so we can survive.
electricity,
Because that's what
you know what I mean?
nigga be like, I ain't eating.
When you
Jelly
think
might
so?
know how
So
to
since you
build a
tuned
house,
into that world,
all we
where
need
so
to
you
do
gotta
is
live
find
off the
somewhere
land
to just
and
build
one
this
day
shit
we gonna
and do
need
this shit.
When you think that shit
Food
really
is the
gonna
only
hit
thing
to
we
where as though we
need.
need that
Food
shit
and
right
water.
now, and they just gonna cut it off at
this
any
shit,
moment.
you know what I mean?
What I'm
Gotta go
telling you
for
is,
That's
it's
the new
here
money,
now
dog.
because that's why we
That's the only way
saying
you
what
can
is
gain
food,
your
because
freedom
what we
is if
eating
you
ain't
grow
even
your own
food. Like
shit, you
shit be
support your
plastic,
own
like
food.
Yeah.
because
Other than that, you
shelf
can't
life.
cut
You know
them
what I'm saying?
all,
It's a
right.
business, so
Like,
they
you
ain't
dealing
worried
with a
about
woman,
you
you
getting
don't like her
nutrients
no
because
more,
now
she
the
bad
pharmaceutical
for you,
company
cut
gonna
her
get
off.
money off your ass.
You can't
What
cut
you
That's
trying
what
to
it
find
is.
out?
I think that's
See what I'm
what's
saying?
fucking food the most. Like
Yeah,
them motherfuckers
yeah,
got tapped
Donald
into
Trump.
it. This
Who
Man,
that grocery
yeah,
store
man.
They be
funded
shitting
by?
some of these
How they
foods
keep
that
them
don't need
lights
to be
on?
there.
Man,
Like,
and
Is they
chocolate
making
is
all
this shit
these
called
sales?
Ben, and I
Because
love
you gotta
chocolate.
start
It's the shit
looking at
called
that,
Ben's.
you know what I mean? Like,
It's like
who
that shit
giving
is
you
like
that
rat
shit?
poison.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah, that shit. As soon as I
Giving
eat
you
that
that
shit, I
shit.
get bumps and shit, bro. But I love chocolate, yeah.
That's
But
what
that
I'm saying. Who
shit is
giving it
fucked
to
up.
you?
I already know
These
them.
scientists,
Killing,
man.
breaking my
How
body
these scientists
down,
getting
like
paid?
real live, breaking
Through
that
these
shit down.
CBD.
But it's like that shit more addictive than cocaine, nigga.
All you gotta do is qualify. who you
Sugar
do it.
is like 6 times more addictive than crack. You
Come
just
on,
take
man.
that,
Come
feel
on,
me?
man. The
That
candy
shit
from a
real,
baby,
man. This
man.
shit is-
that's
they've been
crazy.
playing with us.
Candy
Like,
from a
even
baby,
with slavery,
man.
they had
You gotta
us
look at the paper
picking
trail, 'cause
not just cotton, but the sugar.
I
They
was
had the
looking at
sugar
Big Gregory,
plantations,
right?
the cotton. Always
Yeah.
using that produce against us and shit, you know what I'm saying? And now they got us a slave to it in another way, because like cotton, like we materialistic and we on these bad diets and shit. So this shit is a mind
You a
fuck, bro.
poor
Once you start
white
breaking it
man.
down,
You come from
it be
all the way
like,
over
damn,
in
so nigga
Europe.
gotta get disciplined,
Said
but
nobody
pick your
else
poison, man.
ever
This
made
shit
it
is-
to
this this shit out here
big
for you,
status
man.
like how you made
Yeah,
it
that's
in
why they say only
America.
the strong survive.
What you
So
do?
once you realize maybe what your vices
I was
is, you
working
take
with
that.
the CIA,
Yeah, discipline
baby.
and shit like
All
that.
my songs is drug related. All my songs
try to
got
be off the-
drugs in it.
feel like I'm
I
off
was
the grid
supposed to
as
get
far as
all
though
the white
I'm
kids
not
on
conforming
drugs.
to anything. 'Cause like
That's
you
why
said,
you look
man,
at
the
all
job,
the
man,
celebrities.
I was just saying
I tried to do
the
everything to get the
Contras,
job. That shit wasn't working.
The Contras,
Get my own
Reagan,
shit.
and how they
Oh,
was
yeah,
saying
yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
All that shit played, all that shit
Come
come
on.
hand in
And
hand.
look,
Like you
we'll
said,
sit
you
here
work with
right
the
now.
CIA.
We'll sit here right now and
The
we
CIA
know.
told him to do that, right?
Look, who? Paul
Paul
the dude
from
Yes.
yeah.
Paid him
Paid him.
very well.
Yeah, all that shit
And
go
the
hand in
media,
hand,
the
man.
media, why he hyped up so much is because he worked for them.
Yeah.
This is so. What I'm saying is, we know Reagan did wrong. We know America behind it. We know
They
Trump.
put him in place for that reason.
Look,
Just like
we know
Trump.
Trump.
Reagan,
We know Trump's
Reagan and Trump
right
shit is
now
our
for a
deal,
wall
dog.
type of thing, right? We know all these things, but what do we do about them?
That's what
Nothing.
going back to the
I think
grid,
you gotta
getting
have
off the
capital.
grid.
I think you gotta have capital.
Nah,
to do
all you
shit.
gotta do is just have land. Look,
That's why you gotta get
all
off
it
the
could
grid
be is
because
just
they
all
plan.
homeowners take a certain part of their little yard and grow this shit where we build
I'm a
up
new
an
homeowner.
inventory, huh?
I'm a new home.
Congratulations, man, because
So
it's
I'm trying
hard
to-
in America to
And
own
I
a
don't
home.
even got no grass in the
Nah,
back.
but see,
It's
you
all right,
got
you
that's
don't need
urban
it.
garden.
We got
but
pots,
it's
we
like-
got buckets.
It's
You
like-
got, there you go.
It's like
Dirt,
urban
all you
garden.
need is
what you
dirt.
gonna do? You gonna make it concrete or you gonna make it grass?
Nah,
Nah,
can
you
I
can make
don't
it
know.
concrete.
I
Look,
don't
look,
know.
you can make
It's
it
better like
concrete and get your pots. You get some big ass pots. Louis got the compost. Xavier, he do compost.
Man, this is all
we
we
can
do,
make
yo.
drop offs.
This is all
He
we
got some
do.
When you
vicious
need-
compost. He got some vicious
That's
compost.
It's
what I'm
all we
saying.
do,
We make
Slim.
drop offs.
What's
How much you
compost?
need? Compost
It's
is
just
just all the leaves.
Organic matter.
Hey,
all
look,
the old
break down the
buildings.
dirt.
Rail do carpentry. I can build you some fucking garden boxes.
He can build
Oh,
a
yeah,
garden
so
box.
This shit ain't about nothing.
Hey,
Yeah, see,
this
and
is-
that's
this
how
is-
we gotta connect
Nigga, we
these
can
dots.
concrete
That's
the
what
whole
I'm saying.
That's how we gotta connect these
We can
dots,
concrete
Slim.
with some flagstones on that shit, make that shit
Because the
look
raised
nice.
How you
beds
get
is
into
nice
that? How you get
because it's a
into
lot
that?
of
How you
lead
get
in it,
into
so
that?
it's like
That's
it's a
all
benefit
carpentry.
in
Other lane.
going off the
This shit I was
raised
telling you about.
garden,
When
raised
it's
bed,
like
'cause now you
this
can
time
put
right
your
now is our
nutrients in
slowest
your
time.
shit.
So this time happens every year.
Yeah,
Every year
it's gonna
it
happen.
gets slow.
In
So
America, in America.
You gotta motherfucking adapt to your surroundings. Like when I was hustling, when y'all was hustling,
Droughts.
when you hit the drought, did you stop?
No.
Did you cry
You
on
just
the
go
block?
cop
Did you
from
like,
somewhere
oh,
else.
what the fuck? No, you wouldn't have found that shit. You
Cop
would have
from
fucking
somewhere
got that
else.
shit, and you found some way to sell that shit, regardless of what the fuck was going
Yeah,
on.
you
So
make it happen.
it's the same thing with this
That's
shit.
how I
So
am. You gotta be relentless.
grass and all that shit slowed up, plants
same
slowed
shit.
up. I went smooth at. I went smooth at motherfucking carpentry.
You hear
Schoolies, I ain't no
schoolies. Well,
schoolies.
man,
Oh, yeah,
shit,
they
we
call
got
me school boy.
schoolies and no schoolies.
Yeah,
You know what I
fuck,
mean?
yeah.
Boy.
Ain't nothing
I'm
wrong
a
with being a
hustler, though.
schoolie, but this
Nah.
what I want.
I'm a hustler, but like you said, you could break that down any type of way. You could
A
break
hustler
that
ain't just drugs, though.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
hustler
Nah,
is
hustler
if
is
you
life.
sell something for a
Yeah,
buck,
life.
use a fucking hustler.
Yeah, that's how you
Yeah.
get it. Yeah, like you said,
Because I was that before I was ever
Yeah.
a drug dealer. I was a
I
hustler
sold
before I was a drug
candy.
dealer.
I sell whatever, man. You know what I'm
My
saying?
little trick is this. If you could get somebody to buy into
Yeah, that's
how
all
you
it is.
are, you good.
Yeah.
Like
That's
if you could
marketing.
get,
That's
if you could get
sales.
somebody to
You know what I'm saying?
just think, damn, that's a nice guy.
That's
You
branding.
winning.
That's branding.
You winning.
That's branding.
That's a cool dude right there. Oh, that's a stand-up guy. I like what he doing.
You'll get so
All
many
that-
fucking contracts just off of who you are, period. Like
Yeah.
talking to your customers, popping
There you
up
go.
on them, hollering
Building a
at them.
relationship.
You be
They'll
doing
call you
I feel as
contracts.
though that's
You
how
do
all of us
contracts?
met. I feel as
Yeah.
though that's
You
how
do
all of us
contracts
met.
with your
I like
work.
doing
Damn,
that.
Like
that's
contract for employees,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All your
Brandon. That's how all of
Yeah. At first I
That's
wasn't,
how all of
but
us
that's
met
how
off the
you
brand.
gotta lock them into
Brand.
something because they
That
roll
niggas
out.
know what it is, what we
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
You
Boom.
Like my
customize
man do
your
that. That's my
contract
man right
yourself,
here.
or you
Yeah.
had somebody
Nah,
outsource.
basically, I just took a template. I looked at the template.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
put
this
your own
makes
words
sense. This
in.
don't make sense. And I chopped that shit up, made it make sense for me and what I needed to be done, and then passed that shit out. And I made it mandatory though, because I mean, but it took me like 3 years to grasp that shit.
You made it mandatory.
You know what I'm saying? But I
You
made it
can't
mandatory
serve
for every
nobody.
customer. I was like, this is your customer contract. This is the 2018-2019
How did you
contract.
how did
This
you
is this,
how did
this
you
is that.
put it on them like without them? I mean, I know they felt some kind of way. Like I don't, you know how people is
Some
with
of
the
them
contract.
did, but you know what? That's the motherfuckers you don't want. Because if
Yeah,
they want to be
I heard
locked
that.
into you, they want to buy into you.
Right,
They
right.
try
Kick
to
their
play
ass in the mud. Don't ever be
try to play
scared to
anyway.
fire a customer.
Right, right.
The thing is, we we think all the time, and I thought this was a good 4 years. I thought for the longest time that I could not let go of any customer I had. If I lose a customer, I'ma lose money.
Yeah.
You don't need all your customers. First of all, because all customers ain't good customers. All money ain't good money.
They'll be shitting you.
They'll be shitting you all the time, and then they give you a sob story.
Not
even a sob story. They just
all
gonna
the
talk
work.
you down out your price.
They want all
when
the
you
work.
know you worth more.
Yeah, there you go.
But they gonna keep milking you dry. You let them, so you like, you know what? This is the price.
Keep you away from
you charge
all
them
the
extra
other money.
just because you know they some bandits.
And you need to sign
This is the
that
price.
line.
Here you go.
So
If
yeah,
I
hopefully
can't
they
do
don't
this,
take it.
okay, have a
Peace.
good day.
Yep. Peace.
Like and here's what I do too, because it used to fuck me up in the head, because I'd be like, damn, somebody else did that shit. I could have dropped it 500. But look, I go back through, right? I was like, hold on, this shit fucking me up a little bit too much. Let me go and ride back through. Let me see this work. Ain't get shit done. So that tell you right there, you didn't need that motherfucker from the jump. They weren't trying to pay nobody.
Yeah,
They weren't trying to
was on
pay.
some lazy
They wanted you to take the L, not
They don't
them.
even want to really look spruced up like they really thought they did.
It ain't that serious to them.
It ain't even that. They just don't want to pay you. Cause I done witnessed that shit too, to where motherfuckers will go and pay our amigo brother, or
and shave you on the
or
cash.
pay. I ain't gonna say amigo. I learned about this shit too many times. They'll pay our brown skin brother. You know what I'm saying? They'll pay our brother from south of the border, or motherfuckers shit like that, or the Caucasian. They'll pay them real easy, real fast. But us, they gonna look at us twice, and we the same color as them. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit is.
Probably even work harder, you know what I mean?
Most definitely, they want to see you work harder just because.
Like you said, that
So it's a plug, man. Like I was intrigued by it's a plug, to be honest. Like when I seen it,
He kept sending me shit.
Cause-
Like, damn, I'm trying to catch it.
because it was like
I'm keep busy. I'm busy.
it was like I seen the landscaping thing first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then once I seen you busting open that stabilizer and all that,
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck is this
I'm
nigga
like,
doing
what
with
is
that?
this kid doing? I'm
Yeah.
like, he doing what he's supposed to be doing
Absolutely.
with this money. Cause the way I look at it is like investments. I'm like, this kid is
All
investing
day.
in himself.
That's all I did though. Since
That's it.
Since I
And
started
I
the
love that.
landscaping shit, I started the landscaping shit, bro, with motherfucking. I had about $600. No, I had $700. I just came home. I was like, yeah. When I went in, I at least had a good like 5 stacks somewhere just sitting. I came home to like 700. I was like, ah.
At least you came
Here
home
we
to
go with
something.
this shit. Yeah, it was something. Because a lot of niggas don't come to nothing.
Zero.
So I came home like, what the fuck I'm going to do with this shit? I knew I couldn't hustle no more. I knew I wasn't about to do nothing illegal because I was not going back in that
Right.
motherfucker. So I was like, all right, I'm about to go buy a lawnmower, motherfucking weed wagon, a blower. Went and did that shit. Nigga, every year, for the past 5 years, I bought a truck every year. And I bought a truck when landscapers wasn't supposed to buy shit. I bought a truck every year in the winter. When we supposed to save our money and hold on to shit.
Cash money though?
Nigga, nah.
Or you lease anything?
The first year it was cash money. Second year was cash money. After that, I started. I just got into the finance and shit. So I financed the 2 trucks I got now. I financed.
Okay.
The recent 2 trucks I got, I financed. But 3 Johnson before that, I ain't nigga all cash.
I like cash. I'm financing one now and it's breaking my goddamn
That's
neck.
a
It
whole
would if
nother
you don't got
joint.
no work. You
I
gotta
ain't
get
got
to
no
work for
work.
that
I ain't
motherfucker.
got no
Because
work.
if your truck ain't working for you, then nigga, it's working.
Trust me, it worked all the fucking time. It's just like this the 3rd year I've been in this predicament, man. It's like,
It's
you in the
always
hole?
around this time.
man, it's like I don't be knowing where this shit gonna come from, man. It be like miracle with my shit because like I'm watching my daughter every day. I'm dedicated to that.
Yeah.
I ain't saved like I supposed
How old
to.
is your daughter?
She just turned 1.
Shit.
She just turned 1.
That's a tough ass.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
look,
take
look,
her
I'm
ass
like
with you.
this.
You
I'm
can't
like
take her
this,
ass
and I'm
shit,
looking
shit.
at 36.
Oh
So
man,
it's
we
like,
been in the jump like this. They be like, hey, hold Boogie baby, we be in the jump like this. I be in the jump, I'm a golf ball. I be in that jump like this.
we
You
been
finished?
on plenty of days
Oh,
when
yeah,
me and Mookie
yeah.
Baby watching the workers. We like, man, you know what I
hell
mean?
yeah, we up
this
that
part
jump.
right here, get that part.
I got you,
know
big
what
dog.
I
We
mean?
going. We going. We got it. We to the
Terry
next
helped
jump.
me out
Yeah.
several times, you know what I mean? I got like a couple people that work
With that
with
shit,
me.
I told you, it's all about stacking. Like,
It's about
when the
stacking.
time's good, put that shit away. You
It's
don't
about
even-
being disciplined
Like, you
and
don't even get
stacking
that shit.
that
It's not
shit.
even your money. That's how I
It's
look
not
at my
even
shit.
your
like,
money, like you
especially
said.
for the first 3 years. I ain't started
money,
paying
bro.
myself. I ain't started paying myself.
How much you
until
make? How much you
about
make
3
on
years
your
of
job?
business.
How much you make on your job?
On
Being
what
honest,
job?
like with the SML.
What, SML?
Yeah, when you go out every day, do you make a salary or you just playing with the money? Like when the
I
money
just
come
started
in,
making a salary. I just started making a salary.
what
the
you
last
make?
2
What
years.
you make? Like
I ain't telling you.
okay,
man.
I
That's just
respect
extra.
that.
That's
I
a little
respect
bit too
that.
extra.
No.
But
I
look,
was
I'ma
thinking
tell you
about
like
going
this,
out.
though.
I'm thinking about going out as like $16 an hour, like now, because I'm being
For you?
realistic. Yeah, for
Nah,
myself.
fuck no.
Because
Okay, thank you.
it's
So
like,
look,
all right, go ahead. Let me hear what you got.
so
say.
how you do your pricing?
Well, I'm really like, I use my hustle game. Like I'm a hustler too. Like I hustle drugs and shit like that
It
too.
be 3 y'all on the job.
No, most of the time it's me. Like
You
I'm
charge-
trying to fall back, man.
So do you walk on the job site and be like, this job gonna take me 4 hours? I'm gonna charge this motherfucker this much.
I don't really got work like that would be 4 hours. Like most of my shit gonna be like
Even if it's 2.
less than an hour.
If it's less than an hour, how do you charge that? So you mean to cut grass?
The
All right, so you
that's
cut
my
a
main.
yard.
That's my main money.
You cut a yard to take you an hour. How much you charge?
A yard that take me an hour, probably like I try to get for an hour. I want to say like $75
$75.
for an hour. Most of my yards take me about 30 minutes.
Is you and one man or you and 2 men?
It depends. Like if it's the weekend, it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's the weekday when I'm on baby duty, I'm not even cutting grass. I got 2 people doing the work, and so I'll make a day. Like I'll say like 500 a day. So they getting paid 100 a piece. That's 200. So I'm making like 300 a day with expenses going out. You know what I mean? Gas and shit like that.
I got you.
So that's what my day consists
All that
of. Like
shit get
500 a
factored
day.
in though. So here's how I do my shit. Cause I might have misunderstood what the fuck you said. Cause when you said it, I was like, you said what now? How much I what? So here's what I do. I do. First of all, I charge, depending on the type of job, it's either 75 or 100 an hour. And that covers pretty
3
much
men?
me and probably one or 2 other people.
Okay.
So it's 3 men, $100 an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I add in overhead. Overhead is a percentage. Your overhead going to be 15 to 20% depending on the type of job it is. You put that on there, that covers your fucking gas. It covers your insurance and your
15
trucks.
to 20% of the $100 an hour.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
take like 4-hour job, $400.
Right.
Plus 15 or 20%, which however you feel on that job.
It's gonna
You know what I'm
cover
saying?
your little
And
water and shit like that.
Yeah, but then like you gotta make sure you factor in the travel time. You gotta travel to the job.
Right.
You gotta travel from the job. Then you gotta motherfucker like gas and all that. That's entered into the fucking the percentage, which is
Right.
the overhead. But
Okay.
all that shit plays a part. So if you don't account for all that shit, your percentage gets chopped up like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Gonna look at this.
especially if you got them type of knuckleheads I think you got. Because I got some fucking idiots, bro. I'm not
I
even
mean,
hold
you
you.
looking at people that work, that's want to work with you. It's like they not gonna be working for no traditional type of government or nothing like that. So
Right.
they gonna be setting their ways
Yeah.
in a certain aspect. It's like they only gonna budge a certain. You know what I mean? They working.
Now they only know one lane. That
Yeah,
lane
exactly.
is I'm doing this right here. But if you don't tell me exactly how to do it, I'm gonna do it how I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna fuck this shit up
You
along
gotta
the way.
be sure
But
to
one
do
fuck up cost you your whole budget right there. Your whole budget. They still gotta get paid.
Yeah, they gotta get paid.
Like that's on you though, how you carry that shit. Like me personally, like I train you and I tell you exactly what to do. I be like, look, tell y'all like this. If we get a call back from this job and it's not directly my fault, y'all gotta eat them hours that we come back. Y'all gotta pay for that shit. So that means we coming back to this job. It's gonna be perfect when we leave. And y'all not getting paid for the callback.
Right.
Because now I feel like y'all in a position to where as though we shouldn't be getting no callbacks. In the beginning, I hate all that shit. Them callbacks, nigga.
That shit used to
A
hurt.
$300 job, right? I might walk away with about $100 off of that shit after all the expenses because I got stupid ass expenses.
Gotcha.
But if I gotta come back, I'm like $50 in the hole. Now I just paid the customer $50. You know what I'm saying? Like that should have happened that quick
that
though.
shit real.
That's why you gotta put it there to where as though nigga, you not fucking up this money. Like
Right.
the
Where y'all
fuck.
finding these people to work for y'all at though? Or is people like
Oh
y'all
no,
know?
it's somebody always ready to work.
Hell yeah.
Nah.
Everybody
There's
found
a lot
me.
of
All my
jail-
employees
there's a lot of
found
people
me.
You got
come
the
home
twins
from jail.
around my way to be around
Oh, yeah,
Wall
yeah,
Street.
you
Y'all
know
them
them.
young
Yeah,
boys.
them niggas crazy.
There's a
Nah,
lot
I
of
love
people
them
come
niggas.
home
I
from
love them
dudes though.
niggas.
They some good dudes though.
Yeah, they good
A lot of
dudes.
people
Yeah,
come
I like
home,
them, though.
nobody really
They
wanna
found
get
me
them a
though, bro.
chance.
So
Nah,
look,
I
I
know.
was around
They
Trinidad.
some
I was
hustlers.
around Trinidad. I was digging trees. I had to dig 25 trees. I was by myself. This is like my second or third year in
They some
business.
different
all that
type.
money.
They not
your
no
typical
employees.
Trinidad
all that
young
No,
money.
they not. They not at all, son.
Niggas ain't no payroll. Y'all
They
just paying
thorough,
out of
though.
pocket, right?
Nah, it's 1099. Like it's
Yeah.
like you a contractor.
They contractors.
You come rock with me. We contractor, and that's the cool thing that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a little workshop,
some
man.
1099 forms, but it be like for some other shit.
For what?
You could
There was some non-profit shit.
I mean,
that I
it's
was
just
doing
that's
at
what
one
you
time.
filing.
Oh yeah, they paying.
That's just a filing method,
that's just a
though.
filing.
Like,
That's what
they
you
can
file.
call
You don't
anybody
need
a
no paper.
contractor. For real,
You
my
just give them your
employees
number.
is employees, but I call them contractors because
Yeah.
that's the tax bracket I want to put them under. Because
bet.
if they employees,
You
I
just
gotta
give them the
pay.
numbers.
It's a
Health
W
insurance,
two.
health
Fuck the
insurance.
And all
payroll.
that
That's
extra
just
shit.
paying-
Yeah,
that's
you
just
just
paying
give them the
$100 out of pocket, right?
You gotta be real.
I pay niggas checks. Like that shit got to be accounted for because it's taxes. A 1099 is a tax form.
Gotcha.
So you got to
Give 'em a
report that
check.
to the IRS.
Yeah, you just gotta
give
have
them
the
the check
paperwork.
for
You
the
gotta have
paper trail.
documentation. Yeah,
You
you
give them the
gotta
check
have
for the
paper
paper
trail, like
trail.
you said.
So would you?
And
How
that
you?
just
How
make it
your
sweeter.
employees get paid every weekly, or
Every 2
2
weeks.
I just do
I
that.
got them out of that weekly. First we was on daily shit. You know how that goes.
Nah, you know
you
how
on
that
daily
go.
shit. Then
Get
you
your
on
money
weekly
on the
shit. Then I was like,
You
any
get
real
real-
job I ever worked for, it was 2 weeks. Fuck that. This is a real job.
You get a real-
and then you know why I
you
did
get
it
real
though?
employees
You
from
get
that.
real employees off of that shit. And then I start paying niggas. Here's the wildest shit, right? I used to pay niggas on Friday because that's when niggas usually get paid,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No,
Monday.
not my niggas. You get paid on Monday.
Oh, okay.
You know why? You pay a nigga on Friday night coming Saturday because they
Right,
fucked
right,
up on
right,
Friday
right,
night because they just got paid and they about to go trick off and all that dumb
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
No, nigga,
Nah,
you
that's
you
cool,
you
see.
getting paid Monday because you gonna show up Monday morning to get that check. But guess what? We about to work too.
We going to work.
And then you get the check at the end of the day. Go ahead, here you go. Have a great week. But then here's what I also learned. Niggas start telling me like, yeah, I'm glad you doing this Monday shit because nigga, I don't got time to motherfucking spend this shit because
They can't
I
even
gotta
hardly
come to work
cash.
tomorrow.
They can't even hardly cash because they get home,
I'm
gotta
stealing that
eat, gotta
Exactly.
do
I'ma
your
steal
shit.
that one.
Like,
I'ma
damn.
steal that one.
Yeah,
I'ma
y'all
say
y'all
that.
helping me to some shit.
Nah, yeah.
I was
It's
like,
all
once I
about
get this
strategy.
CB, that shit
Nah, that's
certified.
what this shit about.
And I
That's
be
what
getting
this
these
shit
little
about.
gigs and shit, like labor type shit, moving boxes type
Oh,
shit.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I just
yeah.
employ my niggas, give them $100 a day, but I shouldn't do that, right?
Nah,
I shouldn't give them just $100 out of my pocket. Whatever,
it's
whatever
alright
that
to do
contract
whatever
swiping
work for
for,
you, because,
I
like-
get that, and I just pay these niggas out of pocket.
Hold on,
Nah,
this
no, what's
my-
gonna
this
happen?
my
What's
advice.
gonna happen? What's gonna happen is, first of all, if you're dealing with anything with the government, it's gonna be a net 30. Net 30 is you get paid 30 days after the work is done. But the government vicious, so they can do this. They can say you on net 30, but they can say we missed the payment cycle, so now you net 60. Then you get paid 2 months after that. But your guy's not gonna want to hear that, so
They
you
wanna
still
get
gotta
paid
pay
off
them.
the
It's gonna
bread.
come out your pocket, but it all gotta be based on what that contract is bringing in. If your contract not bringing in enough to pay nobody, you don't need to pay nobody
It's
shit
gonna hurt
because
you.
it's gonna hurt you.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to be the
get
guy
a lot
that
of
just take a little
contracts,
bit.
real?
What?
You do,
Dealing
do
with
you
this
do
shit.
contracts or you mostly residential?
What kind of contracts?
Like landscaping, government contracts, any contracts?
So I never had a government contract. I've been CBE certified for like 2 years though.
For real? Why you
Yeah.
never try to get no grants or no government
That
contracts?
shit is a lot of work. First of all, the packets, period. To fuck doing the work. The work is easy.
Right.
It's the
about
packets,
paperwork.
like your paperwork this thick for you to bid on any job. It can be some simple shit too. Your paperwork thick as shit, so you gotta have somebody in place that can do that shit. First of all, I can do it,
I got
but
somebody
not in
that's
them
gonna
busy
take you
seasons.
away.
I got
Yeah, it's gonna
somebody
take
for
away
you.
from
The
the
business
business.
shit different too, though.
It's
That's why I
different.
have
It's
If you
different.
want, if you ever
Everything.
want to
You
use
know
this
about
guy,
that
I
shit.
got
It's
like a
really-
That
paralegal
shit
for
different.
you.
I'm trying to stay away from the
Yeah.
business side. Like I'm
That's
trying
what
to-
CBE
bruh,
work is. You got to bid for everything.
Yeah,
You know that,
but,
right?
yeah, but look, I'm telling you, at my job, dog, is a lady that sit next to me. She called niggas if we need a delivery or simple shit,
Yeah.
simple shit like the coke racks and plant
That's
shit.
just knowing. That's who you
She's
know, man.
called niggas up.
That's your plug
and-
right there.
Yeah,
That's the
she
plug.
calling niggas up and yeah, we need this done. They give her a quote, whatever.
But she
And
do
then-
that with 3 niggas, and then she picked the lowest bid.
Yeah,
That's
but she
big.
asking me, Hey Alfonso, he said this price.
your link.
What you
That's
think?
your plug.
But you know me, I'm like, nigga, I got an asshole full of money. Get them niggas that money. You feel me?
Right.
But
Or you can tell them like, you know what? I know this guy, cause that's your plug.
that's
it.
about to come into play.
You know
feel
Rail,
me? That's
you know
about to come-
Louis.
That's about to come into
You
play.
know what I mean?
That's about to come into play.
Cause
But
Rail do pretty much
we
everything.
call these
So do
niggas up
I.
and we pay these niggas dead. Like if they come and move these boxes or whatever, I'm swiping and them niggas getting paid instantly.
They get paid
So-
right
so
then and there.
all that's what I'm. That's
Everybody-
that shit I'm talking about.
That's
like
different. That's real different for the government, though.
That's that CBE shit.
That's
all
that
shit.
CBE
But it's
shit.
not
That's
that big
inside.
shit. It's not that
Inside
big
CBE
shit.
It's not the big shit.
It's not that big.
No,
shit.
that's inside
Some biz be like
CBE
motherfucker
shit. 'Cause
half a
ain't that the
million
CBE?
contract.
That's a CBE office you work at, right?
Nah,
Or
but
what
we
is
got
it?
OCP in there.
It's
we got
in the building.
Contracts and procurement in there though.
So they probably just
Right.
got their favorites that they use off some humble shit.
That's easy to
Yeah,
get.
but
in-
it's still a
in
list
line
that they
like
go
that.
They gotta
on
go
the
through that
website
list.
that you can type in the certification number
Right.
and that shit'll pop up.
They pick you, yeah.
But it's like it is a difference with like the bids and because them bids be like $1 million contracts
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah,
For real.
man.
So
And they be
tryna
over
know who the
long
fuck this
terms
guy
of
is.
time.
I'ma just
Who
say
the fuck
this.
is this guy we
Can
giving
I
$1
just
million
say this?
to?
Can I just say this, man? Do you
Feel
think
me?
it's a
But nah, this that other
coincidence
shit
now?
though,
You working in
I
that
can't
office?
even- Are you done? Huh.
Swipe.
Go ahead.
It ain't no coincidence that
For real.
who's Mizzou in them offices, you know what I mean? And we sitting here talking to them. It ain't no coincidence, man.
That's some real shit.
I'm trying to say it, man. It's an energy
That's
thing.
why I told her, I'm like, hold on, this was going on.
We
I had to
like
ask
that.
my job. This was going on.
Now it's
now
for
they
you.
looking at me funny like that. This young nigga-
Nah, because
This
now,
young nigga-
now it's for you
Yeah.
to set your price. Like, are you going to take 10, 15, or 20?
Guess
You
what?
can put
That's
any
why
price
a
in
lot
it.
of this
It's black and
gentrification
white.
come
No, I'm
on
talking
too.
about
Because
you.
they know
It's like, I'm going to
these
call
government
my
contracts,
homie.
they can get
Like,
that
am
bread,
I
you know
going
what
to charge
I'm
them
saying?
10, 15, or
Motherfuckers coming
20%?
from all over the
man? That's
motherfucking
you.
America
That's
come
all
in here
your
to get this
money.
money, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And
Off
that's
the
that's why
books,
they made
off
that
the
law. They
record.
made a law to where it's though now 35% of any CBE contract, any contract in DC, period. 35% of that shit got to be the CBE, which is a small business franchise, small business enterprise, SBE and all that
SBE,
shit.
disadvantage,
Yeah.
all that shit. They gotta
Because
spend the
them
money
motherfuckers from
locally.
out of town was coming to this
They milking
motherfucker
the
with that
shit.
sack
Taking all the
already
money.
and taking all the
Yeah,
contracts.
they milking
easy.
it. They
Because
milking
they loaded
it, dog.
already. They got the
from-
lawyer in
On the
place.
low, I think that's the secret of how niggas eating.
Hey,
Nah,
real,
that's
like I was
what I'm
trying to
for
say
real.
earlier, man. I got
Nah, that's
this.
what
I got
that's
a
the move. That's why
paralegal guy.
motherfuckers flying here, man. Them scooters, all
He's
that
willing
shit,
to
man.
take on
Contracts, man.
something like
Got
you,
that
like
shit
if you
flying,
want to
you
get them
see
to
that shit
just,
everywhere.
you know what I mean,
Scooters
some
hanging
contracts
around,
you
the
looking
bikes.
at,
And them
that's
little-
what they do.
No, the
Yeah.
scooter, the bike.
Yeah, them
Minimum
little scooters, the
speed,
bird,
you know
whatever
what I
the
mean?
fuck. They
And
got
he
different
shot.
jumps though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't
I need
hesitate
that,
to use
though.
them.
I
Don't
really need
hesitate
that
to
shit.
use them because that's what I'm gonna do
You know what
this
I'm
year.
saying? They got the
I'ma
orange. The
sit
first they
him
had
on
just the regular red.
like, cause
jump.
I'm
Now they
tired
got
of working
all kind of
extra,
different
extra
bikes
hard
around jump.
for a
You
little
seeing the
bit of
crackers
money.
on
You know what I mean?
motherfucking Minnesota Avenue. Crack
Fuck
a bitch
that.
up that jump.
Reach
by
out.
British Avenue.
I can give you his number. You know what I mean?
This
Y'all
is
can do
crazy.
business. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
little
Yo, I know all your
Caucasian,
shit.
the
man.
Caucasian
You got your
one.
business license, right?
You got exposed.
See, I ain't never
Yeah,
get no
yeah,
business
it's like-
license because I felt like doing landscaping.
it's
What
pros
the
and
fuck?
cons.
You know, man, I'm not about to pay no
That's my
$300-400.
If you want motherfuckers to take you serious, you need business like
I know.
Period.
I know.
Yeah.
Like
That's how I'm about
certain
to do it.
motherfuckers, certain motherfuckers you can like that shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like certain motherfuckers.
Cause I'm the residential king. Like that's what I do.
that shit change your residential game though.
Yeah.
Like it step your residential game up. Once they
Right,
see you
right.
got a business license,
Yeah.
like your prices go from 50 a yard to 60 real quick, 65, 70.
Yeah.
Your $75 yards go to 120 for no reason, and they gotta accept that shit because they understand it's a whole new, it's a whole new bill you taking upon by having a business. Period.
Right.
Yeah, all that shit matters.
So this what I'm taking from y'all, man. Like no matter what you do, you know what I mean. You just gotta find the small things, the voids, and just fill them for real. You know what I mean? Just find the voids and fill them. Cause like it's 1,000 niggas doing landscaping shit. You know what I
Most
mean?
definitely.
It's amazing. Now I see more black people than Migos now. Everywhere I'm looking, like when I'm out every day, I'm seeing more black people.
I'm telling you, when I started doing this shit 6 years ago, bro, I ain't seen
No
no
black
black,
man.
people doing this shit. I was like my whole crew would tell you to this day, it was like, young, I ain't never seen this many
I only
black
know
people
black
landscaping.
landscapers though.
You don't know none of them?
No, I said I only know black landscapers.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
really?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Dang.
When I first started this shit, wasn't nobody doing that shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Cause it's too
We was the
high.
only one. We look crazy. Everybody would give us this. They be like, The double take, the
And
real
I
life.
know y'all work was
They
good
young
as a
as shit. They all
motherfucker,
got
though.
dreads. What the fuck going on? Them niggas faking. They bullshit. Then we hop
They
out
hustling,
and we
they
fuck that
hustling,
whole
right?
yard up. They make that shit look great. And they be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, this is weird. Let me get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
what's your biggest ticket item like that you sell? What's the most things that you sell in your landscaping company?
It'd be installations. So, fuck grass, first of all.
Okay.
Once you get to a certain point, cutting grass only pays like your minor bills. Like you keep them clients just because you want them to buy other services like a mulch installation or plant design or a retaining wall. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit is big ticket items. But when you get into the yard shit, like cutting grass every 2 weeks or every week or whatever, that's the shit you need. Like I keep them clients on.
Yeah.
Not all of them. I cut a lot of them off because I raise my prices every year just to drop some of them off because they just a pain in the ass.
How
But-
far you go every year? $5, $10?
Yeah, I do like 5.
Okay.
'Cause I ain't like 1 year I tried buying them. I was like, I'm going 10. Fuck all
Lost
y'all.
like half of your people.
Yeah, well I lost the bad half, but some people like the good people was like, hold on.
They talk to
Like,
you.
come on, yo, what do like, nah, you not going like that. That's a such and such increase and I was like, this nigga pay on time every month. Check. Good dude, check. I'ma fuck with him.
Right.
Niggas that did not pay on time every month, you wasn't paying the extra 10, you was
You don't
gone.
even
That's just
care
how you
about
separate. At the minute, you gotta separate yourself from
Got
the people
to.
because they a crutch. They cost you more money than they worth. Cause you barely make money cutting grass. Period. Like cutting grass is menial shit. Like it don't equal up to shit after a while. Even if you got 200, you can have 200 lawns. If you doing them motherfuckers for the wrong price, it don't equal up to shit.
Right. You
Or your
gotta
equipment
shit
break
lined
one
up.
day. Your equipment fucked up one day.
Equipment gonna
It ain't
fuck
gonna
up.
add up, and it's gonna fuck up. That's what it's there for, especially if it's not new.
My little remedy to that is like I do the Toro shit, like the 22-inch lawnmowers every year. So I spend like $1,500 on equipment every year just to make sure we gonna get through this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting edger, weed whackers, and this year what I'm doing, I'm renting out equipment. So it's gonna be like every 2 employees I got, they going out with a whole operation. So they gonna have 2 Toro lawnmowers. They gonna have 1 edge and 1 weed whacker, a backpack blower.
Yeah.
They gonna hit 7 yards a day. And then I'm trying to get more.
What's the
vehicles
most yards
like
you
that.
did in one day?
The most yards I did in one day was probably like 10. And I was like, man, I was in shape because I do a lot of
Gotta
swimming.
be in shape for that.
I do a
You
lot
talking
of
about by
swimming.
yourself?
No.
With the crew, right?
Yeah. With somebody
So look,
helping
me and the youngins from around Trinidad, right? These little niggas go by there.
They go hard.
They go hard as shit though. Look,
Shout out to Trinidad. That's where your employees are from.
yeah, 2 of my employees from there. I grew up. I ain't from there, but I grew up around that joint. All my
Shout
memories
out to
from around there.
Trinidad, man.
So look, young, me and these little niggas 1 year, right? That's about 3 years ago. We averaged 18 to 20 yards a day.
A day.
Yeah,
So
it was 12-hour days though. Don't get it fucked up. It was 12-hour days.
Each
These
yard
some
was
young bruising
averaging
young
what,
boys.
like
No, they vicious. They a whole different breed.
Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
Nah, they
those
definitely
niggas,
that.
man.
They definitely
I'm
that.
telling you, I done sat in there watching them.
They do not play no
I be
games.
watching them young
They
boys,
don't
and
play
they
no
talk
games,
about they
no.
can get deep with you and everything.
Nah, they get deep with you.
I be
Nah,
fucking
they
with them
not
young
stupid.
boys.
They
Yeah,
not dumb.
nah,
They make some dumbass decisions sometimes.
Nah,
They
they
not dumb.
just young though. You
They
know what I'm
just
saying?
young. Yeah.
they was calling
Yeah.
some bullshit.
They don't have it. I don't know if they got the, you know, I don't know what they
But I
situation,
ain't
but
seen
yeah, you
HD
know, I know they
all
got
year,
all they got
though.
is each other look
I
like.
ain't seen
Yeah,
HD.
they young. That's it.
Yeah.
They get that
They
shit.
some good dudes
Nah,
though.
that shit.
Yeah.
Why
Pump
ain't
your
never
head a
hear
couple
about
times.
Oh yeah.
I ain't
Figure it
seen
out.
the kid. You ain't got their profile. It's been hard.
Who's Mizzou? Who's Mizzou? I got a question, man. I got a
Mizzou,
question.
that nigga with this
Okay.
basketball shit. Like I watch all my basketball shit with Who's Mizzou.
First
man.
of all, this basketball shit, like, where you want to take as far as you covering all the basketball game? Where you want to take that? Did you even see yourself? Did you want to start there? Let's put that there. Did you want to start there covering basketball games in the high schools?
So it's part of like what I was going to showcase with the network, music. It's basically stuff that I like.
Yeah.
Music, sports, arts, fashion, community engagement. So I'm like, fuck it. I'ma still do what I normally do, but I just got a camera.
Yeah.
And I be going to the games, fuck it, but I just turned on the camera. Nah, I ain't think I ain't think I was gonna get this much feedback from that basketball aspect of it. Nah, I ain't think I was gonna get that much feedback, and that shit just be crazy. Cause he like, it's people. I got grown people like texting,
And the kids.
writing me like, man, I appreciate what you doing for the city. So I'm like, damn, I'm doing something good, I'm doing something positive, putting smiles on people's faces. Then the kids like,
They loving that
hey,
shit.
you who's Mizzou? And
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
can't believe
I be
it.
seeing them when you're done.
Yeah,
They
they
be like,
can't
oh,
believe
oh,
yeah, and then they don't know
Hey,
on it.
they
If
can't
they like,
believe
if they like, I don't know if that's him. Ooh, ooh. If they not like that, then they like, yeah, who's Mizzou Network? Yeah, we out here. Woo, woo. And
Nah,
I'm
that
like,
shit is like
They stamping you, putting you
they
on.
slapping me.
Who's
So I'm
Mizzou?
like, what the
I'm gonna be
fuck?
honest with you, man.
I'm like, what the fuck is
I
that?
got
wasn't
that
even
energy.
this. I wasn't even this enthused about high school. Like, it make me look forward to like high school games now because it's
Yeah,
like
And probably
somebody else
motherfuckers
told
probably
me that.
want to come to games just to
yeah,
be
I'm
on
about
the
to go
network
to
right
Eastern
back.
game because my
Word.
son in the band. Like, I'm going to the
Eastern got a
game
good
now
band.
that I
Eastern
seen
got
them
good
Eastern against
Ron Brown.
Ron Brown.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
seen them, so now I'm a fan now.
Yeah.
Nah,
I appreciate
exposure,
that.
bringing exposure to
Yeah,
the
'cause
inner
I used to
city
play in the
basketball.
DCIAA,
And
but
that's what it's about.
it's crazy, man. The shit could be big, but the DCIAA, they gotta embrace it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I definitely
Instead
do.
of
And push
using
it. And,
I ain't gonna say they
Kids, the
using it.
kids liking you.
So
But that's
yeah,
the
so
good
the
thing about
perks and the kids is
But
embracing
he like
that.
the association,
You
the
feel me? So
whole.
it's like we gonna be bigger than the DCIAA.
That's it.
Because
They
they
not
gonna
embracing
grow.
it.
Yeah, don't
And they
worry
gonna-
about
they
that.
gonna miss the.
Here's the
they-
thing that we commonly,
You feel me?
here's a mistake we commonly make, and I say we as like people, period. We always think we got to go at the top motherfuckers to make it. But
There
the
you
thing
go.
is, you got the streets, nigga.
That's what
Like,
I'm
you got the
saying.
streets.
That's what I'm saying
That's
about
all
that
you
being
should
off
do.
the grid.
That's why I'm tripping.
That's what I mean by
Everybody
being
off
off the
the
grid.
street.
Yeah, when you off the
Everybody
grid,
off
What's
you
gonna
not
happen
worried
is,
about
what's gonna
that
happen
major
is,
mainframe.
it's gonna be a time to where as though the motherfuckers that's up there that you thought you needed, they gonna have to come around.
They gotta
to
come
you.
see you because you connected to the people.
But all
that
you gotta
always
do,
want
all
to
you gotta do is stay down and be like, fuck that shit. I'm doing
You
this
don't
shit.
need
I'm
them.
doing this like this, and I'm
staying
doing
down
this
right now.
like
When
that.
some foul
Fuck
shit happen,
them.
I don't want you feel me.
Yeah,
mention
you ain't
it.
gotta
Some
touch
foul
on
shit
that.
happen, but it's just like who else broadcasting your student athletes?
Some
Your
foul shit like
man, some corrupt political janky
Nah,
shit.
you ain't even got nah.
So
Political
some
shit.
political buffoonery shit.
Man, that's how it's gonna go
But
though.
who else?
They leave it right there in buffoonery.
Who else is broadcasting, creating a platform for
But that
your
show you
student
where their
athletes?
mind at though.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
don't give a
Nah,
fuck about
because
that.
it's all
but
about
I thought,
oppression.
I
you know
thought,
what
I
mean?
thought
You
it was
thought
like
that's what it
getting
was.
our student athletes
Hell
to the
no.
next level.
That just get
or
them money for the school
exposure.
and all that
That
other
get
shit.
them money
Y'all
for
got
the
a young
school that
brother,
pay for their
a product
vacation.
of
Yes,
your school
that's it. They
system
ain't
or
worried about
your
that. Niggas get their
athletic
scholarships, get whatever they get
So
from
why
it.
not embrace
That's cool,
it and
but it,
show this young
ultimately,
man,
man,
hey,
they-
you know you can get contracts
that
for
shit
this.
getting like
You
this.
know, get you an out. You know what I mean?
No, they ain't
Especially
gonna
the
do
young
the
brother
work.
that look like the students.
See, it's
You feel
almost
me?
like it's like
They
we
want a nigga
gotta-
to be a square.
We gotta kick the door in.
Fuck
See,
that.
like I want to cut like in DC at some point. I want to have like a senior program where seniors don't gotta worry because DC give out fines. You know what I mean?
What you mean?
Like if your grass ain't cut,
Oh, yeah,
you know
shit
what I mean.
like
They
that.
give
Yeah,
out
yeah.
fines. So I want to do like a program with seniors, where people come home from jail and kids that's getting out of high school. I want to have them set up where they cutting all the senior grass, where they ain't even got to work every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? But they not gonna just sort me out. I'm gonna have to knock their door down and tell them like, this why you should fuck with me.
Yeah.
That's what we up against. Like.
I guess with the youth, you just gotta make it look or seem cool.
Cool, yeah.
That's
You
it.
know how
That's
you
it.
do that? You iPhone, you do your little gold chains, you do your Jordans. Cause nah, that's what they
Yeah.
looking at. That's what my son. I'm
Yeah.
just doing a little vlog
You right,
on my
you right.
YouTube. I took my kids to the store and I peeped them out. I just wanted to do an experiment. And what they go off of is like, they go off
Image.
like, yeah, hoverboard shit, like everything that's cool.
Everything
Like
that's
I could be
cool,
the
right.
wackest old head in the world. You know what I mean? But if I got that cool clothes on
Yeah.
and the cool,
gonna
if
pay
it's a
attention.
little bike or something that's cool, they gonna watch me. I'ma be that
That's
nigga.
what my little cousin, he's 7, he said, Jelly, you got merch. All you need to do is get you a YouTube page,
Yeah.
get on the hoverboard with your merch,
Or the next
get a rack
cool
of
thing.
views. I said, young, you smart as shit.
Whatever
Here's
the
what I
cool
do.
shit
Put him on that
whatever the
motherfucker.
cool
Yeah,
shit
yeah, but I
is,
said,
you gotta
it blew my
So
mind
who's
because I
Mizzou?
said, damn,
Like
motherfuckers be
you
trying to
doing
figure it out. Y'all
basketball games,
kids
if
just
just pick it up like that. Like this all
It's
y'all
natural.
do.
That's what they got. They got imagination. That's something we be lacking now because we've seen too much.
Say you want to have a
Yeah,
ball
we trying
or
to
something.
We
overthink
done
this
seen
shit,
too
yeah.
much bad that we trying to.
That's the
we
element
trying
that's
to-
gonna
we trying to
take
skip
it
the bad like
to
that shit ain't gonna come to us
$100,000.
anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
See, they don't know about that, so they just, like you said, imagination
because the
is
babies
limitless.
want
You
that.
know what
Like
I'm
my
saying?
son in the
That's
fifth
why I
grade.
be focusing on what the kids
He
say.
watched CJ So Cool.
I ain't
Anybody
never
ever heard of
that.
him?
I ain't even heard of that.
Me either. But he's gay.
I'm
He's
too.
watching CJ So Cool.
I'm about to check him
and
out.
you know what I mean?
Because he probably got a
and
million
I'm thinking
something
like, I'm kicking
subscribers.
people
You know what I
game
mean?
to CJ So Cool. I'm telling you about this and that.
But-
But he like, CJ So Cool just, like CJ
So
So Cool
Cool.
is opening up brand new Jordans on the show. He's opening up
Just talking about
cool
anything.
hoverboards, iPhones. When they come out, he's unboxing it on there, so
the
they
shit so
watching
crazy.
it.
CJ
The
So Cool-
games.
CJ So Cool probably getting paid off that simple.
Oh, yeah,
He's
he's
definitely getting paid.
Stupid
From
ass
YouTube
shit.
and
He's
each
definitely
person's
getting
shit he
paid.
open up.
Shit.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
see, he in my child, like I can't even stop.
Simple.
I would be a bad parent if I tell my son, man,
CJ
look,
So Cool.
cut that
No.
suck ass CJ Cool off. You know what I mean? My son gonna disconnect from me off the break. He not
don't
about
do
to tell
that.
me about
Yeah.
his girls he like or
Yeah.
nothing. So we gotta we just gotta get with the program. Like we can't be this DC, cause DC is like DC or nothing.
Yeah.
Like we like. If you ain't this way, nigga, you a Bama. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
you right.
this new age,
I
You
guess that's
can't
where that
live
coming
like
up,
that.
like all that snitching shit. Like it's all in.
That's
all
that
mixed
DC
on, like,
shit.
You gotta be like that's that DC shit. I
yeah,
know
that's
what
that
you mean.
DC
Yeah,
shit. That's that DC shit. It got DC shit is really like DC is powerful.
It is. It's
So they
powerful.
trying to box us all into a certain because it's politics here. Just think if Who's Mizzou was a politician. You got everybody in the high schools.
Hey,
If
nah,
you
on
want to
some real
say
shit, y'all,
vote
on
for
some real
Jelly, you got every kid that's 18 coming to vote for Jelly.
Yeah.
Like they don't want you in politics. They think that's hot. That's snitching.
you close to it.
They
You a
think that-
Bama.
They think that.
Come on, you not cool if you in a suit and
Shit.
But every
I
time
hate
the
that.
Jordan
Like
seems like a
switching
nigga
up
like
now.
me, I think
Y'all
that
like
shit.
switching up now, son.
Yeah, like
You
that
Trayon
shit
White,
is-
Trayon White,
Trayon White, my kids
changed
don't-
the narrative.
I love
But they
Trayon
know,
White.
they know him though.
They don't
They don't know.
Trayon
They don't
White.
know. They don't know about that.
But
No,
I'm
the
telling
war they young
I'm telling you how the
war they
kids
young
know
is
you.
you can't say
Kids know you
citywide,
now
they
by
know.
these.
Make that shit look
'cause
cool.
he
Like
connected
Trayon White,
with-
make
he
that
called
shit
us
look
and,
cool.
Yeah,
I
Because
love
he
that.
look like us.
I don't-
The nigga
yeah.
got dreads.
I don't know
you
his
what I'm saying?
initiatives,
Yeah.
but I vote
He
for him
be
because that
like
nigga look like me,
reaching out to
Right,
young
walk
right,
like
right,
me,
right,
the top.
talk like
And
me,
he
like talk
He
better
be in
than
the
me.
Because you can
prisons
pull
and
up
shit.
on
He be in
him
the
like, hey,
prisons hollering
Trayon,
at
what's that
niggas
shit you
all
was
day.
talking about?
Yeah.
Where is it?
So I
You know
would
what I
vote for
mean?
him. I would
got him
vote
on that
for him
jump.
because
Right.
he look like me. You
And
feel me?
he
That shit
accountable
cool. That
to
shit
some-
cool, though.
some point.
No, but that's type shit cool. You gotta
But
make
see,
that
this
shit
what
look
I'm
cool, but it's
saying. Like the
it's the type of
babies don't
individual
know,
that-
like the
yeah.
baby. All right, so like
Cause we not in them roles.
every parent is not like teaching their kid
You right.
that
No,
way.
no, you
you
right,
know
you
what I
right,
mean?
you right,
Like
you
we
right,
we partying a lot.
You right,
We
you right.
going out and we stress. We stress. So it's like you not teaching your kids about no Trayon. You
Yeah.
just really letting them
Yeah.
raise themselves
So,
for real.
I feel you.
But you just watching like, hey, stop, hey, don't be on that girl. You know what I mean? But everything else is like they learn on their own.
This what I think it is, bruh. As far as like a lot of good-hearted, genuine, cool motherfuckers is not in them positions because they just don't look at it being cool. All they gotta do is look at it as like, man, I'm gonna be different as shit. I'm me.
You gotta
If
have
you don't
a heart
fuck
for
with me,
this
you
shit.
don't.
You
You gotta
gotta
have a
have a
heart.
heart.
If you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck. Like you said, like I went to I'm like the only, like out of all my niggas, I'm the only one that went to college.
and finished it.
Yeah,
I'm
went, a
saying
lot of my
here.
niggas ain't even finished high
Nah,
school,
because
so it's
people
like
don't look at
it's
that
just
like an
being
opportunity.
different. And them niggas still respect me the same way they respect a street nigga. So
Yeah.
it's just like
That's what I was saying.
And
They
because
got
they
one
need
try.
because I know it, these niggas really not street.
Nah, they never
So
walked
it's-
the college life, so they
You
look
feel
at
me?
it like
So
in a
it's
different light.
So it's like what y'all said. What is that street nigga? So it's like
Yeah, it's like it's
It's like,
pinging
I grew up
everywhere.
with
What
this
is
nigga.
who is a real street
He's
nigga then?
a good nigga, but
He
I don't
just
know,
respect-
but I don't
he-
know.
yeah.
But it is some street niggas out there though.
Nah,
That
Pure,
nigga-
I know what you're
But
saying.
it's just like it's hard for me
I
to
look
see
at
that
that
shit 'cause
street-
it's like
For me,
Street,
I look
dude.
at a street
We
that
went to-
guy
nah.
is somebody that just works solely out of the streets.
yeah.
That would do
It's them
anything
type
they
of guys out
gotta
here.
do
Yeah, it's them type of guys out there.
But all in the streets, they ain't filing no paperwork or nothing
I
like
feel as though
that.
my peers is not like that for real, for real.
Okay.
But they
I know where
still
you
a
come
part of
from.
They got
that
a piece
DC
of
shit.
it. They got a piece
They
of that.
still a part
I
of
know
that
what you're
DC
saying,
shit. You
because they
get
have
what I'm
still a
saying?
good support system enough
Yeah,
where though
they
you
still
ain't gotta be
Yeah.
just out here, Slim.
Yeah.
You fucking bullshit.
Yes,
for real.
but it's
yeah.
that DC shit.
But you, yeah, because
Or
like
it's just
everybody
them
want to be
not-
that man,
it-
or nobody want to be like looked at like
Yeah.
you a bitch or you
Or they
soft.
just not applying themselves.
Yeah. But so
All
it's
that.
it's that ideology, like the miseducation, because like everybody even want to be the man, nobody want to get tried. You know what I'm saying? So you got to project yourself in a sense like, yeah, I'm DC, or you know, I'm thorough enough, nigga, don't try me, or you know, you want to definitely project yourself where it's like self-preservation almost. You know what I'm saying?
So
And
I
it's
got a
like a
question.
game being
I can
played.
tell you.
Okay, yeah, but
I
it's a
can tell you.
game being played whereas though we doing this to each other. So, and whereas though we all just trying to make sure nobody tries, and we pushing, you know, we setting each other back because it's like, damn, I ain't focused on how great I could be and how I can elevate the next man.
Right.
Because we out here like, man, shit, nobody ain't gonna try me. But that's why what we doing right now is a beautiful thing, because we old enough to where though we realize that shit a game, and hopefully somebody see this on the screen and take from that and be like, yeah, yo, that's dope. That's dope. All them niggas do the same thing and they chilling, vibing, having fun. And so that's what I hope, you know, the gist was this was, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, my bad.
So my question is this: if I can start with real, like, what is it in your whole, what you do, like, what are you giving back to the youth and to like the future? Like out of everything that you do, whether it be the landscaping, that's a plug, whatever. Like, what is that little piece that you giving back to the youth that they can build off of that? And that question gonna go for everybody if we can answer that.
To start off, I mean, with the landscaping, the tagline for the landscaping company is empowering the community by providing jobs for the youth. So I started that slogan solely. First of all, I started that slogan to differentiate my business from any other landscaping business out there, because I ain't hear nobody saying that shit. And it wasn't, everybody was make your yard better, make your yard greener.
Yeah.
I said that shit only just to. Yes, yes. He wanted to do that shit the whole
He
time.
definitely meant to be safe.
Yeah, you good. He good. I mean, that's the first initial joint of it, was basically just to separate myself. But the crazy part is the youth ended up being me. So I was the only person when I started SML. When I started SML, I was the only one going door to door. But I was what, 21, 22? About 22 when I started SML. So I was the youth. I was the youth that they was talking about. Little did you know, throughout the rest of my stint and working landscaping, I was going to bring on nothing but youth. I only had one other guy other than my father this year. My father worked for me this year. But
That's
other
what's
than my
up.
father
That's what's up.
and one of my first employees was my father, man, everybody else been younger than me. So I've been empowering the youth for the past 5 years through the landscaping company, you know what I'm saying? By giving them jobs and keeping them out the way. I don't know how many people that work for me told me, real, man, I just appreciate you giving me this opportunity, Slim. I don't know what the hell I'd be doing if I wasn't doing this shit right here, right
How
now.
that make you feel?
Yeah,
Huh?
that's a good
How that make
question.
you feel?
Shit, at first I ain't see it. At first I was like, man, y'all come here 'cause y'all want some motherfucking money. Y'all ain't dumb. Y'all gonna show up. But then I really synced it, and I was like, because when like I told you, I fired everybody on my team like twice. After I fired these niggas, they started getting locked up. They started getting in trouble, and I was like, oh,
That shit
this
made
shit
them
is
want it.
real.
It's
Like,
important.
if they don't work, they get locked up. Like if they don't stay out the way, you know what I'm saying? So
Cause they gotta find, like, people don't know how to just fall back, cause it's like, shit, I can't do that little shit.
exactly.
Like,
So
I gotta go.
I feel like I gave them an outlet through the landscaping company. With That's a Plug, same difference. Like my little sister right there holding the camera, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Shout out
she
to
the
the
youth,
queen
you know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
camera.
Shout out to the camera lady today.
Yeah, that's what's
Like,
up, that's big.
but that's my little sister. She's the youth. Like she ain't no kid, but she's the youth still. She's younger than me. And she younger than a lot of motherfuckers out here. She could be sitting in the house. She went to orientation for UDC today. She ain't had to come out here and do this shit, but she out here. And any other person I ever bring with me doing this, like capturing video and all that, they all can learn something from it. So I to me, it's like I give you an opportunity to learn something one way or the other. Even if I don't know it, we're going to learn together.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't pretend to know everything because I don't. I just don't at all. So what I do is I give opportunity. So also, in the That's a Plug sense, like I said, the whole reason I started That's a Plug is I think it's too much bullshit out here. Like everybody show the bullshit and everybody show fluff. I don't like either other. Like I don't like either one of them motherfuckers. I hate fluff. I hate when motherfuckers like show all the good shit they go through.
Okay,
all the good shit you go through, like you bought a new truck. Oh yeah, that's alright.
That's what we saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
Oh,
tell you the other side.
you got a new camera. Oh yeah, that's alright, Slim. No, nigga, I just got braced the other day. My truck just broke down.
You ain't pay that
know what I'm
bill.
saying?
You
This
ain't
is
pay
the
that
other
bill.
side.
They
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
tell
The
you.
other
Show
side,
them
nobody
everything. You
show
gotta
you.
give them the
So,
full scope.
yeah, you gotta give them the
Talk
full
about full
scope. That's what I believe in. I did that shit through SML, and I did that shit now through That's a Plug. I want to show the real inside workings of entrepreneurship. I want to show motivational content. I want to show the real inside workings of the entertainment industry. I don't want to show motherfuckers getting fucked up and beating each other ass. That's gonna get the most views.
Yeah,
That's gonna get you
some
out there.
ignorant shit.
I don't want to get out there
And
for that. I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
showcase the shit that niggas need to see to get
There
ahead.
you go.
Cause we already got too much of the other shit. So
There you
that's
go.
my piece on that.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Jelly, what you got? What you got?
Hey,
man?
ask that question one more time.
So
though.
the question was like, you know, you grew up in DC.
Okay.
You know the challenges and all that. Through your Jelly Vision, like, how are you giving back to the youth? Like, what type of thing you got in play for the youth and like the people that come after you, like with this Jelly Vision? Like, if you was to leave right now, like, how would Jelly Vision carry on? Like, what type of
I
thing
guess,
you
you
guys
know,
say?
like I said, I'm into this film, man, cinematography, trying to make documentaries, more films, movies, things like that, screenplays. Just setting a better narrative for our people and stuff like that, you know, where as though we not just the drug dealer or the, you know, or that bad guy that's beating on a woman or, you know, or the pimp or, you know what I mean? Like, almost like where black cinema left off in the 90s, you know what I'm saying, when they seen, oh, well, let's perpetuate it this way so we can push them this way, because at first, like, Boomerang, it was like, you know, it was comedy, but it was still like they showed us black men in a better light, like, everybody was working on that movie, you know what I'm saying, like, they had, like, corporate jobs, even though necessarily corporate ain't the shit, because we create our own, we entrepreneurs, but there's still the whole perspective of them, it was like, and even Martin was talking about it, like, you see that? If he was white, he'd have said it was something else. But, you know, he was conscious.
Boomerang the movie?
Yeah, he was conscious in the jump, but it showed them on a different light. They had their own, you know, they dating women, you know what I mean? But, like, now they switched up the narrative to everything super gangster or this, you know what I mean? And that's what we resonate with. That's what we like to see, you know what I'm saying? So
It's trained program.
yeah, so, you know, and like House Party, that movie, I like that movie, and it was like, it was just, you know, regular working class people, but it was like good content, you know what I'm saying? So I want to get back to that and just painting a better narrative, you know what I mean, for the future to see, so that they're not continuously perpetuating the shit that's going to end them back into these private prisons. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So you gonna do it through your movies and the content
Absolutely.
you put out.
You got that jump back on?
Absolutely.
All right. So who's Mizzou? Who's Mizzou, man? We
Give it back,
know
right?
you. We know you in the basketball. We know you in the high schools and all that.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, if something was to happen to Who's Mizzou, like, will Who's Mizzou Network still continue on, and like, how would it help the community out?
Got you. So before I even picked up the camera, I've been giving back as far as like back to school drives and stuff like that. Shout out to my man Cocky. That's how I met Jelly Vicious, and I met him on some homeless give back and shit. And I just happened to have the camera, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna record this. So even if I didn't have the camera, he probably would just been the only cameraman there. You get what I'm saying? So I've been giving back, but now that I do got a camera and like to think of the bigger picture of it, like how am I giving back? So you asking how am I giving back? What
Like
I'm
with the
doing?
Who's Mizzou
Or-
Network, because I know Who's Mizzou Network, like it give me the platform to watch
Got
high
you.
school basketball. Like,
So I feel
say
as
like
though-
if something was happening to you, God forbid that, like, will we still have Who's Mizzou? Like, how are you trying to, for the longevity?
Somehow
of
to
the-
me, that shit over. with.
It's over?
It's over with because it's only me with the camera and it ain't, and I'm Who's Mizzou, so it's like it's over with. But what I'm giving back to the high school, as far as like I'm creating a platform for them, as far as exposure wise. You know, they probably got coaches looking at it. They got you looking at it. They probably got coaches. You never know who else looking at it. Coaches, scouts, all that. But I do back to school drives with my other man. Shout out my man Face, Made Clothing. He got the Made Clothing. That was like one of my first business partners in high school when I used to sell the candy. Like I had the proposition. I told him about it. He came along with me and we just was eating together. So I look at him like my first business partner. But around them holiday times, he always hit me up. You trying to do something, Zoe? And it's like, yeah, let's do it, man, as well. Or Cocky, you know, seeing them doing growing up and just wanting to be. That shit is different.
Yeah.
Niggas don't do like.
That shit not common.
It's not common, so it's like, fuck it,
especially
be different.
Generation.
You feel me? So it's just being different.
So I'm watching your stuff, like, and I hear people say Zoe and who's Mizzou. Like, what's Zoe?
Zoe is me, Alfonso. Alfonso.
So where who's Mizzou come from?
Who's Mizzou is a nickname niggas in my neighborhood gave me. It really come from T.J. Houshmandzadeh. He used to play for the Cincinnati Bengals. Used to be NFL fantasy. No, it was an NFL fantasy draft commercial.
Okay.
Back in the
But
day.
you look like him?
I guess so. I guess so. Niggas joning, you know. Who's Mizzou? And then every time I walk up, who's Mizzou? And I'm like, what it do? And it's like, niggas really calling me this. Fuck, I'm running with it. Ain't nobody else in the city named that. That's my name. Fuck it, my space. Who's Mizzou, my nigga? It wasn't even no network. Who's Mizzou, my nigga?
Right.
I'm like, fuck it. Then you know what I'm gonna name this shit. Fuck it. Who's Mizzou Network? But giving back, man. I probably do some back to school drive. See with the toys, I be charging for them toys back, but it's like the network is somehow it's just like you may be looking for some landscaping and I may know real, and then I might point you in the direction of him. So I guess I'm giving back that type of way, you know, liaison type shit. But I know for sure I'm creating a platform for them kids
with the basketball. For now, it's more so basketball.
You know, and the typical, you know, basketball exposure and you know, typical back to school drives type stuff, book pack type drives type stuff.
I mean, don't undermine it because a lot of people can't get in front of this camera. You know what I mean? So like, that's big ups with that. You know what I mean? Appreciate you doing that. Like I wouldn't be saying half of these games. I wouldn't even be into the basketball. Like I said, I don't even like school. I never liked school.
No school.
But
He said no pot seven.
But me watching these basketball games made me think like, damn, and I knew how to play ball too. It's like, damn, what if I would have played ball instead of just like focusing on trying to be a man, because my dad wasn't always there. So I think it was me trying to be more mature early. That's what made me think about school, because school wasn't paying no bills. I was living with my grandfather. We ain't had to worry about nothing, but at the same time, I had peers and I wanted to be clean and fresh and stuff like that. So
that's how it be.
But that's big though. I love what you're doing, bro. I love what you're doing.
That's how I'm giving back, and just being like a connect for others. Like I don't know.
With the CBE, now you doing a whole lot,
just
bro.
trying to liaison some shit for somebody. You feel me?
You just need to make them
damn,
calls.
I'm looking for this.
CBE
Shit, let me call who's Mizzou.
Real and Louis.
Yeah, that type of no, for real though. That's for real. That's it. Like you said, no, for real. That's like
make them call.
That's what type of
tell that lady to be like, hey, look, hold off real quick. Let me call Real and see if they do that.
She asked me.
Whoop.
Like, you don't know nobody?
Boop. You know what I mean? Real is CBE certified. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm saying. Like, I'm like a liaison type of nigga.
I ain't no
we
need that.
Type of nigga. I'm like a liaison.
We need that in the community.
So,
we need that in the
community. All purpose type of guy, whatever.
Okay.
You know. That's what I'm doing.
So go ahead, back to you.
So back to me, like
how you giving back to the kids?
So what I'm doing, the What is Food movement, all that was sprung out of Dr. Sebi, vibrate eternally, because I think everything is energy. I think energy is never destroyed. I think it always going to exist. You know what I mean? So whatever energy you hold now, when you out your body, it's going to be that much greater. Then I feel like when you die, it's like a graduation part. You know what I mean? That's what I feel. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to teach everybody that want to learn how to grow something, that growing is just as easy as breathing. You know what I mean? All you got to do is want to do it. You know what I mean? You got to want to breathe. You gotta wanna grow. You know what I mean? So I wanna teach as many people as I could to grow food for themselves, you know what I mean, and food to give back. Like what is good food, like what is GMOs, like scientists in the lab, like cause it's bigger than just growing food in the dirt. Like you got scientists in labs growing chicken and turkey or whatever,
And that
burgers,
shit
whatever.
we would never know unless we had YouTube and all that. Cause I know,
Exactly.
I don't know about y'all. That's the first time I seen like some
On
fucked up
YouTube.
food experience. That was YouTube or Instagram or something like that.
Instagram, yup.
But we
They
never
just
learned
show,
that in
like,
school.
just
Like we
even
thought that shit was
slaughterhouses.
alright.
And that's
Yeah,
and that's
even with
and
the
I
slaughterhouse.
believe
That shit was
I
trash.
believe
It
that's
threw me off.
probably
For me,
why.
that's what made me stop eating beef for a minute. I
Yeah.
stopped eating beef for like a year straight. I ain't eat no beef for a year just off of watching. I think it was your shit is
The
what is
food
food.
is
What's
what
the
the health.
food?
What
What the
is
health?
health? Yeah, what the
What
health.
the health? And then them other Jones like he talking about on YouTube with the slaughterhouse and
Documentary.
shit.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, nah, hell no, this shit ain't right.
I mean,
Go
that's
ahead.
that's what Dr. Sebi did for me. Like, he let me know about the human African body. You know what I mean? Because there's a difference. Like, you got a Caucasian and you got an African. You know what I mean? They can eat different things and thrive different. You know what I mean? It's like a
Right.
Caucasian makeup is different. Like, they can digest a burger. You know what I mean? And perform like athletics and all that, and outperform you if you eating the same diet. Like, if you notice when you eat food, if you get a little sleepy, that it's taking something from you. You know what I mean? Like they say itis
yup.
in our they say the itis in our community. Like you got that itis, but really it's your, you know what I mean, it's your minerals being depleted. It's like you tired, man. You know what I mean? Why are you so tired after you just re-energized, supposedly? You know what I mean? So the alkaline is something that you can eat and never get tired. You know what I mean? That's why I was so intrigued by it. So what I want to give back is just the love, my passion for growing. Like I love, like I talk to my plants, I talk to the seed. Like if I'm sick, if I feel like I need a kale, because I read a lot too. So I might, for the stuff that I eat, I might put the seed in my gum, you know what I mean, to let the saliva, you know what I mean, collect. And then I might plant that. I might just eat that, you know what I mean? Because your body gonna let you know what you need, you know what I mean? You put it in the ground, grow up, heal yourself, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to give back. So this year I got some, I don't even know the name of it, but I want to do garden tours. I want to teach kids how to grow. I just want to teach everybody.
That's something we can collaborate on too, though. I want to do that for a minute.
For
I
real?
Just couldn't. Like, I couldn't.
Oh,
I didn't have enough
definitely
time for it. First of all, I can do it, of course,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
couldn't find the time for
Right,
it.
right,
But
because
the
the
way I'm
summer
about
is
to have to
our work.
rebrand, I'm about to have to rebrand so that I could take stuff to the next level to where as though I can step away and do more things. So
Yeah, for sure.
that'd definitely be something I collaborate
For
with.
sure. And also, Real, I would like to talk to you about this workshop I want. Like, this workshop that I want to do, I want to open it up for people. It's sort of like a summer job thing, but I want to have them to pay. Like, the people that's short, like a $20 fee, they come in on this workshop and we show them how we like to do, so they can be like a contractor for us, like on call type of thing. Like, that's where I want to go with it. Charge $20 for like a 2-day workshop and show them how I like to get grass cut. And like, you on my list now. I'm guaranteed if you pay your money and you pass, you know what I mean, this workshop, I say you pass, you gonna guarantee you gonna get some money. You gonna get way more than this $20. You at least gonna get $200. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can rap about it.
Yeah,
Figure
so
something out.
that's what I want to structure, and it's something new. You know what I mean? It's something new that I'm working on just by going through the struggle with this thing. Like, it's really a struggle trying to get your own business and all that. But that's really what I want to get back
You
to.
know the craziest part though, I always thought that with me doing SML, then jumping into That's a Plug just out of nowhere, right? I jumped into it out of nowhere, but it came from somewhere. But like, I jumped into it just awesome. I'm doing this now, right now.
Right.
I just, you know what I'm
But that's
saying?
a plug?
Yeah, so that's a plug. Like, it started off, I did this back in 2012, right before I got locked up. 2012. 2012, I started a magazine called Dope. So I wrote the whole fucking magazine. Like it was some whole other shit. I interviewed motherfuckers and shit, but it wasn't video because video wasn't even the shit back then. Like you wasn't videoing shit. So like I typed the shit up, made a magazine and all that, and interviewed entrepreneurs. The same shit I'm doing now, but in magazine form. So that's a plug really sparked from that. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2012. The only reason I didn't keep doing it back then was because when I got out, like I said, I was like, I need money. This shit not gonna bring me no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I went smooth into the landscaping shit because I knew I could cut some grass and get some money. Like that fact,
That's like
the labor
hustling
force.
money. That's
It's
like
real
hustling
easy.
money.
Like you provide a service, they pay you.
Well, it ain't easy, but it's like you could do it.
Same shit. Same
Provide
shit.
service, pay.
Yeah. That's
It
what
ain't
is.
easy, but you could do it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You
most
could do
definitely.
it because it's
I
hot.
lost my train of thought. I was saying something totally different.
No, you was
That's
about to
all.
say something about when you was talking about how you hopped into That's a Plug.
Oh, so look, I thought it was gonna be totally different from SML as far as like the struggles I would go through, but it's the same shit. Like so I hope that can put motherfuckers at ease to where as though if you struggled in one area, period, it don't matter what the fuck it is. It's the same shit. It's the same struggles. The same struggles I went through with SML, them fucking 6 years, 5 years. Same struggles I'm still going through.
Right.
It's the same struggles I can relate to with That's a Plug now with me just jumping into this shit. Because I did them both the same way. I just jumped into it not knowing nothing. Like I didn't know shit about landscape when I got into it.
Me either.
I lied to every customer I talked to talking about I can cut your grass, I can pick your
Little
weeds.
grass
I can
was looking
trim your
shitty
bushes.
as I don't know what at first.
Shitty, like visibly. But I was always the type of nigga where as though I look at my shit and be like, nah.
I
Like,
can do better.
that
I
don't
can do
look
better,
right. You know what I'm
man.
saying? And I can always do better. So that's what took me to the next level for real. Like me being that meticulous to where as though anything I touch had to look fucking perfect in my eyes at least
Right.
for that moment in time. So most definitely people need to take away that, man. Once you struggle once, the struggle is the same throughout the whole shit. It's just different. It might be different shit here and there, but it's the same generally. Your general struggle gonna be the same.
Alright, so what do you want, like, out of That's a Plug and SML, like, what is your perfect ending? Like, what is your perfect ending, real? You know what I mean? Like,
Perfect
out of
ending.
these two companies that you got going,
The only perfect ending I would say is that it won't be no ending. That's a perfect
Okay.
ending to me, Slim. Like real life, like nigga, like what Who's Mizzou said. He said you asked him if Who's Mizzou, if you stop Who's Mizzou, would it carry on? He said no. I can say the same shit about SML, and I got fucking 5 employees. If I stop today, that shit would not go on. SML would be gone. Them niggas would not carry the torch because it's not their shit, and you know it's just other factors into that shit. My thing is, my perfect ending would be, I'm dead and gone. My kids is benefiting from this shit. My employees' kids is benefiting from this shit. Kids I don't know will never know is benefiting from this shit forever. That's the perfect ending. So I'm like, and then me just never ending. Like I don't even, if I step out of that shit, I'm still not gonna be all the way out of that shit. I'd be out of it off some, I'm not doing no labor no more. But I still be on them books. I still be there in some type of way. My presence still gotta be felt because I put my heart and fucking soul into that shit. You know what I'm
the
saying?
energy that's keeping this thing going. For real.
Exactly. And that's what it is. That's what it is with any solopreneur. Like, we all solopreneurs out here. We just happen to collab every now and then.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that is. So that's what it is throughout anything. Like, all of us is on that same path. What we need to figure out is
How we
How do
work
we-
better together.
dog, because it's just facts.
makes sense.
It just makes sense.
But what I'm thinking is definitely it's going to have to equal to some money in the, you know what I mean, like in the midst of things, it's going to have to make dollars, you know what I mean, for us to even be putting our time like together like that consistently. It's going to have to make
That shit don't make no motherfucking dollars. That's a plug, don't make no motherfucking dollars.
No, it do.
That shit's an
not
expense.
yet. Not
That
yet.
shit's a
Not
vicious
yet.
expense.
Not yet. Because that's a plug and
Trust
treat
you gotta
me.
get that back. Trust me.
I'm here. I know I'm gonna get it back one
That's
day,
a
but what I'm
plug.
saying is,
Nah,
I'm piggybacking off you because you said it's gonna have to be some money involved
Yeah, it's
for us to
definitely gonna have to be
collab.
some
I
money
don't think
involved.
so because
Okay.
nigga, I've been in this shit 8-9 months by myself, losing plenty of money. But I don't see it as a law because you know me, I'm an investor.
Yeah.
But why can't we come together and still like lose but win in the long term? Why can't we lose now and win in the long term together? Why
See,
gotta
the
be
only
money
reason
involved?
I said that is because
Now it can be money involved because we got 5 brains or 4 brains together.
Right,
now it
right.
should be
Right,
because
right.
of
But
that.
the only reason I
You
said
know.
that is because, like, how you know where we come from, the District of Columbia. You know,
Yeah.
it's all about money. It's all about hustling. It's like you not really branching out, working with people unless they from your neighborhood. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like only way I'm dealing with merging with somebody is we making money. Like it's cool for me to make money with Who's Mizzou and bring them around my neighborhood. Like this, my man, we making money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's cool to do that in DC. So I'm thinking like, if we all gonna do something, it gotta have like a big
Impact.
yeah, I mean, like it gotta be a goal for it. Gotta be a goal. Like, and I not just us. I just think anybody in the city,
People in
like,
general.
because that's where we come from. Like, it gotta be a common goal. Like, if we can figure out a common goal
It'll drive
between us,
niggas there faster
and the
because
common
we got
goal
something
could be
to
the
push
common goal could be everybody get their shot. And we could just pick Who's Mizzou first, and then all us dedicate every Saturday at 7 o'clock for Who's Mizzou for like 5 months. You know what I mean? It could be that you know what I mean. Everybody getting their shot, just like because like when I used to work for the government, like the Migos, and not no disrespect to Spanish people, but the Spanish people that work for the cleaning company, right? What they would do, they would pool their money together. Like every paycheck, they will put a certain amount. Everybody put it up, and everybody had their time where they get the kitty. You know what I mean? So like, we'd be putting money in for like a year, and everybody would get their time to get that money out. You know what I mean? So I think that's what we should do. It ain't gotta be money, but it could be our services. Like there's 6 cameras in here. Like if that's a plug, got some work
That's
that
a lot
he
of
want to
production
do.
value.
Like
It's a
you
lot of
gotta,
production values. though.
Yeah.
You gotta stabilize.
that's what we can do.
Yeah.
We gotta
And look,
stop
the craziest
losing
part
this
is I don't know how to
cameras.
use that shit, bro.
I
I'm telling you, I don't know how to use that shit. I ain't used it yet because I don't know how to
I
use it.
think I told Bad, I was like,
Was
yeah,
that,
I
is
think
that
you
the one she
you
used?
be in
That
back.
stabilizes the one she used?
Nah, he got the jump, the little 3-prong jump where it's the
Nigga, I got the
like
jump
this.
with the
Nah.
remote and all that shit.
Nah,
like they got the little controls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. I said, you got that jump? I said, he probably don't know how to use that jump.
and getting in
That
return.
and then you know I pay like I don't edit everything I do because
Oh, okay.
like my
Oh,
shit
all
like I
right,
told you
all
my shit come out weekly.
I was wondering that
Nigga, I
shit.
can't do that shit every week and
That
still
should
run
be
a
looking
business like
sweet
that.
though.
That's
You
You
won't
be
get
having
no
a
sleep.
nigga on after effects.
No
or
But
something.
I find motherfuckers that'll do that shit and
Man, that
believe
shit
in the
be
goal,
looking
but
good.
then I still gotta pay for that
No,
shit.
definitely,
Because I
I
still be
do,
like, bro,
but still.
level with me.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
if you
First
want
of all,
to
I'm not
push
making
you
no
ahead,
money.
yeah.
But here's where I'm trying to go with this
Nah, it
shit.
put you
I get
ahead.
there, you get there. And they be like,
That's
I do
that's
this
how
shit
boss
for you
think.
like this, like right here.
Yeah,
But I'm not
That's
going
how
no lower
boss
than this.
think,
I was
bro.
like, all right, bet. Appreciate
Instead
it.
of like
Let's
me,
go.
I'm trying to learn this shit, and you know, but it's like man,
I ended
fuck
up
that.
having to do that shit.
Sometimes, but then it still give you
at the end of the day, I gotta
them
do
different
like
looks though.
60-70% of that
Yeah,
shit.
you
At
got
80%
different
of
looks
that shit, I gotta do.
and network, and like you said, I got hey, I'll give you a couple $, man. Run this jump for me, so I can still now that's delegating,
Right.
And now I can go still hit up.
Cause
That's
I got
some
too
real
much shit to do.
Yeah, yeah,
SML
yeah.
make money. I can't never put that
There
in the
you
back
go.
burner.
So
of this.
that's
Even
it's
though
all-
I like this is
that's
a passion
priority,
type
yeah.
of thing. This
And-
is passion right
And
here.
I had to get the knowing that.
That's what I
let
want
this
to do that
passion
workshop
beat you.
for, because I want to train young supervisors and stuff like that. We
Yeah.
can get these people. I saw you.
No,
I
you
saw
got
one of your
a
posts.
hell
and
of
you
a
was
business
like,
brain.
You gotta do that shit. You gotta do that shit with your people though. Like you can't just pull motherfuckers out the street and train a supervisor. You gotta do that shit with your folks.
I mean, it's like you got different people and different, like, say like if you meet somebody like Who's Mizzou that just had a son, you know what I mean? And he don't have a camera and he don't have no lane to get no money.
Right.
It's gonna be a person that you wanna, hey, come here, let me holler at you.
Groom
You know
him
what I
on,
mean?
like, shit,
He got
show you something.
responsibilities, yeah. So it's like,
Then you put him under your wing though. You know.
Right.
I think I'm probably getting your what you talking about misconstrued. It sounds like you saying like a training program for whoever wanted to sign up.
Right.
And then you training them to be supervised. You got to take these motherfuckers through the steps. And they
yeah.
got to be an employee.
It's gonna be a process.
They got to be a.
It's
they
gonna
got to
be
be
a
an
process.
intern, an employee, and
Definitely
then
gonna
maybe
be
a
a process.
supervisor if they the right fit.
They gotta
'Cause
go
everybody
through the
can't
whole,
do it.
They gotta go through the whole process,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just a time thing. Like, you know, we can't just wake up and just be like, snap is all good.
Never.
Like, we gotta.
It don't never
It
work
might
like
take
that.
us like 5 years to get this whole structure right. You know what I mean? But we gotta start somewhere. You
Yeah,
know?
most
And that's
definitely.
all I'm saying.
Most definitely.
But we just got to be able to recognize that too. Like, this might be a potential, you know what I mean? Like, he got a lot on his plate. Like, he need this shit, like, almost more than me.
Yeah.
I'm just a person that's giving him a shot. Like, giving a nigga a shot is, like, better than starting a company, you know what I mean? Like, because he gonna go, if it's the right nigga,
If it's the right nigga,
he gonna
that's the
take
whole
that
thing.
bitch all the way to the moon.
Yeah.
So that's really what it's all about. Like, I really felt you when you said the hard part about this is just like not being on the scene. Like, it was one time when you was like, I'm trying to get away from this shit, but it's like I can't find nobody that's gonna.
Ain't nobody. This
as
is what I
hard
had
as
to
you.
learn. This is what I
Exactly.
had to learn. Ain't nobody gonna go as hard as you at your fucking dream.
No,
It's your
exactly.
dream. It's your passion for a
Right,
reason.
right,
Like you can't even. I can't. You'll be naive and you'll be a fucking idiot to believe that somebody else is gonna work harder or anywhere near hard as you on your motherfucking goal.
Yup. Hey,
That's
funny
not
thing
their
is-
fucking goal.
Funny thing is, like, you looking at a guy that's gonna probably try to work harder than real. You know what I mean? It's just, how would you use Louis Farms?
You gonna work
How can
hard
I-
for Louis Farms.
No.
At the end of the day,
And Louis
Here's what
Farms,
we gonna
when the
do.
dollars
we can
coming in.
collaborate all day, but you gonna go hard for Louis Farms.
yeah,
Just like
yeah.
I'm gonna go hard for SML or
Right,
that's
right,
a plug.
right,
you gonna go
right.
hard for Jelly Vision.
Right.
That's because that's your shit.
Right,
Like
right,
at
right.
the end of the day, you birthed that shit. That's your shit. Now collaborating is a whole nother thing. I can go hard for Louis Farms
Right.
to a certain extent. Just like you gonna go hard for SML to a certain extent.
right.
If that shit makes sense to you, you gonna do it. If that shit makes sense to me, I'ma do it. Or if I be like, this nigga just need this break, I'm gonna just go ahead and talk to him just to see what he gonna do. And just walk away. I can walk away from that shit happy just because I thought you needed a break and I'm looking out at that point and I don't want shit back from it. You might do the same to me, like this nigga real fucked up right now. Yeah, he got too many motherfucking dispensers. Hold on, let me talk to this one. Let me see what he do. And you see how I carry that shit, and they be whole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
I
you
don't
right.
know.
But see, it's just about having that eye. You know what I mean? Life is scary. Life is hard. Like, you trusting motherfuckers. Like, you can't even trust a lady, let alone trust a man. You just see what I'm saying? It's just
real
like
shit.
you could trust somebody when you know where they coming from. So like, when somebody being real with you, you know what I mean? Like, you could trust that situation.
Right.
Like, when Louis Farms say, yeah, this was the hardest season ever. You know what I mean? It's like, I could fucking use Louis Farms now. You see what I'm saying? Or like, if Real say, I can't find a supervisor. And I got like 3 supervisors that supervise quality. I can send my man Real away. You know what I mean? Keep him working. You know what I mean? Help Real out. So it's just all about having that eye and us being men about it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we might not make money from it. Like,
Right.
if I got a supervisor that I can't employ him right now, it'd be best if
worth
I
it to
send him
keep
to
him
Real.
working.
Send him
Cause
to
he
Real.
gonna look at you like, damn, this nigga.
That's what I'm
this
saying.
nigga
Send him to
tossed
Real.
me some work whole time.
Send him
put
to
me in the
Real.
race.
And then Real is
That's some
gonna
real
bounce.
shit.
It's gonna bounce.
That's
It's
some
gonna
real
bounce.
shit.
Real gonna be like, damn, I got like 6 supervisors. You know what I mean?
Niggas always want photos. I don't even take pictures. I be calling enough photographers.
That's what
and
I'm
shit.
saying. Little shit like
throwing
that
them
keep
niggas
us
money.
alive.
But the shit, it's funny you said that, like, who the fuck won't go hard for your dream? That's why I don't got no team, because I'm like, damn, this shit is called Who's Mizzou Network. Who the fuck I'm gonna find that's gonna go hard for a business
Nah,
name?
hold on. I'm
Who's
gonna
Mizzou
pause
Network?
you. I'm gonna pause
Niggas
you.
like you.
Nigga, you got a whole
Niggas like
motherfucking DC public schools ready to go hard for your shit.
Nah,
Kid,
You just
like
got
you.
opening
Kid,
shit.
this
Who
is
you
what
think
you
they
got.
are?
I know, but
They
I don't got no money to pay them.
They don't need no money.
I
They don't need no money.
You went
They
to
don't need no
college.
money.
They don't.
Look, you can do
Intern.
an internship, bro. You went to college.
Nigga, you putting a
This
real
camera
camera
right
in their
here
hand.
is this like
They
college.
getting the credit.
This like
No,
college.
but is it a way that I can get these niggas
Credit hours.
and I can be like,
Credit
man,
hours
community
for
service?
college.
You gotta talk to the
Community service.
professors
Credit hours
and shit.
and
You a
community
free
service. You can do
business, yeah.
You can do
Fuck
both. You just gotta be a business.
And
I
that's
think.
why
Yeah.
we here, fellas, is because
How does
like,
money?
And I told you,
all
I told you
of
that.
us got our own little
Know
way
how
we
to
look
tighten
at
it up,
shit.
yeah.
We look at shit like, I can't do that. I can't do that. But really, you can do anything you want to do. As long as you playing fair.
Especially like.
And the thing is, we can't always see what we can do. Like we said earlier, like I can't always see what I can do. It takes several motherfuckers.
I'm looking
to
at
tell me
you.
what I can
I'm
do.
looking at. I saw the plow out there. I'm like, God damn.
You saw that shit?
Yeah, I saw
How
the
you know that
plow.
was me? How you know that was my
Come
shit?
on, man. I'm on Instagram and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Like,
And then I'm just like a landscaper, so it's like the plow here, real here. I know that's real plow. Like he said, park in the back. You know what I mean? So I know that's his shit. It's just like that's the type of shit we need. Like if you see Jelly, you know he a cameraman. You know what I mean? And it's a job that you think is too big for you. It's okay to put Jelly on that job. Say,
I do that shit all day. I do that shit all day.
I heard about this job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's y'all. Yeah, that's y'all.
Yeah, bro, you right. If you,
Nah,
you know
that's-
you can't do it past that shit.
You can't do nothing by yourself.
That's what I do in the labor force.
The
Cause
only
before,
thing you can do by
That's
yourself is
all
build
bro.
your own dream.
before I got into all that other shit, that's what I used to
by
do.
myself.
Before I got into the carpentry, the stone work, the electrical, and all that shit. Nigga, anybody I knew that do that shit, I put them smooth on that shit. Of course, I take a percentage, but because it's easy, that shit just too easy. I put a small percentage on that shit. I get money just for being in connection, but they get the whole job. Take the whole job, do this shit perfectly because I
You
set
gotta
you
make
up.
sure you
Yeah,
need
exactly.
that.
But I'm
That
taking
little
my
bit of
fee, but
debris
we
back
all
there
get
so a
paid at the
nigga
end of the
can
day.
hold on to it and be like,
That's
oh, I
just
can catch your
contracting.
back.
That's simple
Gotta
America.
be
That's
kept
facts
to,
right
That's
you know
it,
what I mean?
yeah.
If that make any sense,
That's
you
all it's
gotta
about,
be able
man.
to look
Just
normal.
like teaching other people, like, man, you ain't gotta keep stressing or
Yeah.
just, you know, feeling like,
look
man, what
normal,
I'ma
son,
do,
'cause
you
the
know what I'm
minute
saying?
you start looking like
Some
a
people
celebrity,
like, well, what else choice I
They
got? I
scared
gotta go out here
and
and
you
rob
looking
and do
too
this shit.
big. They don't know how to
Don't,
relate
you know what I'm saying?
with
That's
you.
why I like
Right.
that's the plug junk, because you showing people other options. It's
Yeah,
like
you
whatever
gotta
your
be-
imagination can create.
You can't be too
And,
high or too low.
and basically get
Stay humble.
That's it.
And stay getting them
confident
dollars
about
too, 'cause
and
they
push,
watching.
because
They watching them dollars, baby.
You don't believe in it.
If you ain't
know
getting no
what I'm saying?
dollars, they not
That's
gonna
all
want to
it's about,
see you.
being
You know
consistent
what I
and
mean?
confident. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah, so this was a beautiful thing, man.
Nah,
I look forward
it was
to
big. Like our next, like I don't know what we can do. Like I know, real, you got the landscaping thing. I can easily merge with you because I got ideas all the
We all
time.
converse with each other real simple. Like we
All
all
in
do
different
video.
type of ways.
You do
Videos.
landscaping. You do this
do
food.
slight shit
I'm
with
trying
the
to get into
cleaning up,
more
Lord.
events.
That's
You know what I'm
what
saying? I'm
okay.
trying to
The
host more
government, though,
events. This could be one
Man, I'm trying to
segment,
do this
real
music
easy.
shit,
Like,
the
So
HVAC,
I would like,
everything, so.
for real, what
Man,
I would
we
like,
can fly
man.
this shit out.
you already know what it
But then
is.
y'all saying back end, so it's like, hold on, so nigga, you could start a whole little side hustle off that. You
Who's
feel me?
Mizzou contracting?
On the low.
Nah, I'm
you feel
trying
what
to tell you, that's what this
Simple.
whole shit about, man.
Bro, I got a purchase card.
You
Like I got my
already in
own
that
purchase card.
motherfucker,
Like
dog.
government, they, you know, my name is just on the shit.
Contracted,
It
nigga.
was met. It was
You can
met.
make it official. Alfonso contracting. They don't know if you amigo or not. They be
Yeah,
fucked
they don't.
up by
They
it.
don't.
Alfonso
They don't know.
contracting.
They don't
use that type of
LLC.
shit.
They don't know,
You use that kind of shit because they're not
Telling you,
expecting
We're
us
in the loop
Yep.
for
like that to
money.
go
And
in,
they'd be,
so they
they'd
gonna
be,
just
they'd
go
be
off with
sick
it.
when they
Yeah.
see him walk through the door.
Pop
They
in
be
the
like,
door.
"Oh,
And you could be like, oh my god, my
Yeah.
balls.
Many
Yeah.
bills. He got
Yeah.
that new car out there too. Like where that come
I
from?
don't like that shit.
Nah, they don't
Drop
like
a dime on folks.
Nah, but that's your
I don't
thing
like
right
this
there. That's
shit.
your money right there. That's your money, dude.
Yeah.
That's big money for you. Cause you doing work without even being at work. You know what I mean? All you doing is making sure niggas, you up on your shit? Is your shit CBE? That we can't fuck with you. If not, that's gonna make me, look, let me hurry up, pay my little money.
shit.
Cause,
Crazy.
you know what I mean? That's money. You're not gonna be doing
It's that
nothing.
easy though.
It is. It's super duper easy.
I can
You'll
tell you
be
some
gone
rough shit
away
that you gonna deal
contract
with. But we can
consultant.
talk about that
Look,
later.
you'll be gone away from that job, and the lady still will be calling you like,
You know
you
somebody?
kicking her, cause you kicking her something. You giving her that birthday card, not giving her from the money, but you kick. Here go the $500 in that birthday card. Happy birthday. She know it's coming from
Gotcha.
where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about greasing them little palms and just being a stand-up man, cause you can't expect to take shit and not give back. You know what I mean? That's just the way it go.
Wonder.
Alkaline music, man. That 7.1 to that 14. Rest in peace, Dr. Man, we gotta do better, man. We definitely gotta do better as people, how man. We eat, man. How we live, everything going on.